Hi.
Hello, everybody. Hello,
Hi.
hello.
Hello, daddies. Hello, daddies. Hello, daddies.
Hello, guys. Today, we are joined by Akane.
Today, we are joined by Xander Zubu. Yeah.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. Hi.
Jen, you just came back from a trip, right?
Yes.
How was that?
It was good. It was good. Yeah, it was fun. It was fun. Can't complain. Can't complain. Got to see
That's all I get.
Jumapa.
You're not gonna tell me about what happened on the trip at all?
Okay. So, guys, I went fishing. I went fishing with Jumapa.
Oh, really?
Yeah. This is actually a story I've been meaning to tell my chat. They've all been waiting. Because I said, I'll tell them next stream. And so here's the next stream. Guys, I went fishing, right? Do you know how expensive it is to fuel up a boat?
No, I have no idea.
Okay. So let's go ahead and run through what it takes to go fishing, right? So firstly, you need a boat, right? By the way, no BGM. Yeah, no BGM because we're gonna be playing audio. Well, actually, I'll add a BGM for now. Hold on.
We could BGM while we're talking.
Yeah,
we can just take it out later. Yeah.
So. Throw this off. Here we go. Nice and quiet. Yeah. So we go fishing, right? Yeah. No biggie. No biggie. We're like, okay, let's see what we need for fishing. We need to buy hooks. Hooks are cheap. Hooks are like $3. I don't know, for like a pack of like 4 or something. Not bad. Hi
Skylar, how you saying? Welcome in. Ohazubu.
Hi, welcome. No, it's okay. Yeah. So it's like hooks not bad. Okay, whatever. We already had fishing poles, so we didn't need to buy that. They already had line on them. No, we don't need to re-spool or anything, which is good. That's good. The next expensive thing was buying what are they called? They're like these metal like lines that attach to the fishing line, and it's basically so that way if the fish does bite on, it can't like chew through the line. So you put the hook on that and stuff, pretty simple. Hooks, no, the hooks go on the end of it. It's like a hold on, let me see if I can find it.
For the longest time I thought like fishing rods were made with like rope, like I thought it had like, okay, I thought it was like string or like rope or something. Like freaking Minecraft, the recipe for a fishing rod is like some string and then some sticks.
Yeah.
So I thought this for a long time. I thought a fishing rod was just like, it's like with wire. Is it with like steel wire?
So it's called a lead, a fishing lead. Here, I'll go ahead and add a picture, and I'll send this to you as well. So it's called a fishing lead. So you can see the hooks go on the end, and at the top it like attaches to the line, and the whole point of this is to not make it so that way your fish don't like chew through the wire, right? So that costs like a good, I think it was like $20 for like a pack of like 5, which is kind of insane considering it's just a small thin. But it's like see how there's 5 hooks there and stuff. It doesn't come with the hooks. You have to buy the hooks individually. $20 for pieces of wire.
Oh wait, is this how it? I thought like the hook attaches to the end of a wire and the wire is like super long.
So it usually looks? Well, no. So you can do that. Normal fishing, they have the fishing line, which is literally just like a monofilament line, right? And so this lead, the line attaches at the top of it. You see how there's like that loop with that little ball thing? That's where the line, you tie the line to.
Loop with the, I see, at the top. Okay.
So the lead is just to make sure that the fish doesn't bite through the line, because if you have line, the monofilament's like a plastic, but this is a metal, so the plastic's a lot easier to bite through than the metal.
Gotcha.
You do not need this. This is like if you're trying to catch, like, usually I think like saltwater fish, but because I don't think I've ever seen anybody use a lead in freshwater fishing. But yeah. So
okay. Wait, what's the difference in like freshwater and saltwater fishing? Like, I know there's difference in freshwater and saltwater fish, but like I would assume like it's just the same as like you throw your rod in there, or your fishing rod.
Yeah, no, it's literally the same. It's just like The saltwater fish is usually a lot deeper. So firstly, to get saltwater fish, you 99% of the time you have to go on a boat and go offshore. So
offshore.
Yeah, so you'll have like a river, and that river will be like freshwater or brackish water. Brackish water is where salt and freshwater mix. And then you take that brackish water river all the way to the ocean, and the ocean is just salt water. So each water type has different fish that are specific to it. So like, for example, freshwater fish can't live in brackish water. Brackish water fish can't live in just freshwater or can't live in just saltwater. They have to have that mix.
It has to be brackish.
Yeah. And then saltwater fish can't live in. They can live in brackish water, but they can't live in freshwater, sort of deal. Yeah. So we took a boat. We hopped on JunPapa's boat, and so it's already a little bit expensive. You know, we spent like 20 something bucks on the leads.
Oh yeah, you're talking about like the fuel or something before we got out.
yeah. So that's what I was leading into, the cheap stuff, right?
Yeah.
We also bought a bunch of bags of ice in case we caught any fish, so that we could put it on ice and make sure it doesn't go bad. We got some sandwiches, blah, 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 whatever. So we get out onto the boat and we're like, oh, we need fuel. Let's go fuel up. So back to the topic. Do you know how expensive fuel is for a boat?
I mean, like, normal fuel's already pretty expensive for cars. I would assume it's even worse for boats.
So I didn't know this until just the other day. So gas in a boat is a different type of gas than that's in a car, and a different type of it's not diesel. It's not diesel. It's a type of gasoline that has no ethanol in it. So usually ethanol is made with like corn and stuff, and that's how we make gas. It's basically like it's basically like super pure gas. And because of that, it's super expensive. And on top of being super expensive, they also make it more expensive because like they can tax it more because not many people have boats. So they're just like, oh, you going on a boat, it's gonna be more expensive than if you're on a car, right? That makes sense because there's so it's
like a premium luxury
crazy
kind of
expensive
thing, right?
Yeah, exactly. So this boat has two 100-gallon fuel cylages for fuel for the boat that we had. I mean that can take you pretty far.
Okay.
It costs $400 to fill this boat up, and it wasn't even full.
Oh, it wasn't even full. So wait, so $400 to like
400
barely full, or
no, it was
half?
like 9. I want to say like 80 to 90%. It's $400 to fill up.
That's crazy.
But then again, you have to remember. It's 200 gallons of fuel. We filled up probably like 175. I mean, that's insane. That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
It's a lot of money. So we're like, okay. Let's take what we've got. And let's go fishing, because we got all of our bait, we got all of our hooks and stuff, our line. So we go out there, and it's beautiful day, crystal clear blue water, sky's really nice, really low waves, perfect day. You know, it's nice and cool because of the breeze. No issues. So we get out there, we're like, la, 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 let's go fishing, la, 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 la. So we throw out our line, right? And the area that we chose was actually, it was beautiful. It was right above this this coral reef. Now the thing about coral reefs is a lot of the fish that are around the reefs, they can range from like big and small, right? But the thing about it is that there's a lot of nook and crannies that these fish like to run through in these coral reefs. They like to go into like the caves by like, because there's like rocks and stuff, and they'll like wind around the rocks and whatnot. So we go out there and we're like, okay, let's go fishing. We get a bite. Oh my goodness, fish on, right? So we start reeling, and the line snaps, and we're like, shit, that must have been a big ass fish. A big fish. So we're like, okay, let's try again. So we cast it out. We get a bite. Oh my god, fish on, reeling. The line breaks again. What the heck?
Breaks again? Oh my god.
Fish.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Yeah. This is the same fish.
I don't know.
Go on the hook again.
We don't know. So we tie up, because we only had 2 fishing rods that we're using these like leads in on and stuff, and so we tie it up again, and we're like, okay, we're calculating how much money we just lost, because we lost like 2 leads, 2 hooks, the
2
bait
leads.
on it.
Yeah,
oh my god,
hooks.
that's a lot of money. Okay, so we try again. We tie them up, we cast them out, we're like, okay, this is it, I believe. We get the fish, and we're like, oh, reel. The line doesn't break, and we go, okay, it's not breaking, but we can't pull it. What's going on? So these fish had been taking our lures and taking the bait and pulling it through the rocks. And those rocks are like literally part of the earth. So you can't just like you can't just pull the earth up, right? So we lost. So we went back around to try to unsnag the lines because we found out, oh, all of the lines that we've been doing this, we haven't been catching fish. We've been catching fucking rocks. We've been catching rocks for the last like 3.5 hours. So we go back. God. We try to get this line unhooked. We try and the current's dragging us. So as we kept going by, we kept trying to get it and pull it out. So eventually we cut that line and we retie. Okay, you know what? This is fine. Let's go try again. It turns out we weren't even catching fish. The rocks, because the current had just been taking our lines, so there was nothing biting. Oh my god! It was just rocks. We were catching nothing but rocks. So we're out there for 6 hours the whole day trying to catch fish. Nah, we're catching fucking rocks. So we're like, okay, yep, only rocks. Goddamn, rock fishing. No rock. We just have nothing but rocks. So we were like, okay, you know what? Let's go back into the brackish water inshore in the river to see if we can catch something in the river. Cause right, there's no rocks in the bottom of the river. The bottom of the river is like more sedimentary. It's like sand and stuff like that. Okay, no issues. So we go into the river and we cast our line and oh, fish on! You know, I start reeling it. Oh my god! Oh, this thing's fighting really well. It was a fucking oyster.
Oh my god! You're getting like all the hard stuff, right?
It's the fucking shell of the oyster. I got caught into the fucking rock.
Oh, it wasn't even an oyster inside?
No, it's literally just a shell. How does this happen? Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Bro, and it wasn't even like it was a big ass shell. Hold on, let me see if I can find this.
Okay, that's none. You had such an unfortunate trip, man. What the heck?
Yeah. Bro.
$400 of gas for all that?
Yeah, the most expensive boat outing ever. Oh my god.
Is that the rocks are so wait, let me get this straight. So you went out, you spent 3 hours thinking you caught fish, but it was really just rocks floating in the current that was dragging your hooks away.
No, it was our boat, because our boat was on the water, it was on the current, right? And because it was on the current, our line was being dragged faster than our boat was, and so it was just getting snagged on the rocks. And just
oh my god,
there's nothing. Like, what are we gonna do? Hold on, let me find a picture of the
you guys really thought it was like, at first you guys thought, oh my god, these fish are smart, they're dragging our hooks to the rocks and getting out of them.
No, for real. Like,
oh my god.
God damn. So here, this is the this is the exact shell that I got. Let me go ahead.
Okay.
This is I'll send this to you. This is the fucking the fucking shell that I got, man. The fucking oyster. It's like
wait, these are like the real images?
Yes. No, that's not the image of the one I got, but that's literally the same exact type.
Okay, that's like literally the same
literally
thing.
Like 10 inches, bro. We couldn't even catch a fish.
How did they even get caught on your hook?
10 centimeters. So we were casting near like a piling. We're casting near piling.
Yeah.
And I guess I had casted it too close to the piling, and I got snagged on the fucking. It's 10 centimeters, guys, not inches. I can't read a ruler for the life of me. Please, please. 10 centimeters. I got caught on the fucking oyster, and I nope. Caught a fucking rock.
Oh my god.
No,
not even like an oyster, but an oyster shell, empty. We don't get no oysters from that,
bro. It was empty. And now I left this part out because this is something I did end up catching. We did end up catching one fish. Hold on. We did end up catching one fish. Actually, I have a picture of that fish. Let me just double check that it doesn't have
show me
anything crazy in it.
Anything crazy?
Yeah, because I don't want to dox myself,
makes
right?
Sense. That makes sense.
No, looks good. We caught a monster fucking fish. Monster fish.
Okay, so you did catch something after like 7 hours of fishing for rocks.
Yeah. Hold on. So I'm
saying
this on my other account, so that way this is on my phone. Okay. Caught a big ass fish. We got a monster fish, right?
Oh my god.
We caught a monster fish.
It looks like a pike.
It's
like
a
pike
snook. It's a really good
snook?
eating fish. It's a really good eating fish. Look how big that fish is.
No,
Look how big
it's
that fish is.
huge.
That's a
was
big
it heavy
ass
to like
fish.
pull up? Or?
Yeah, I know. It was super heavy. You don't know how we fucking caught it.
Oh my. Wait, how much? Wait, how did you get it?
So while we were filling up fuel, this fish floated up next to our boat, belly up.
Okay, so you didn't even actually like fish it.
No, we reached down into the water and pulled it on the boat. It literally was like fucking dying. So in the initial plan that Papa and I wanted to do is we wanted to save it, because essentially what happened, fish have something called a swim bladder, and swim bladders, basically, if a fish experiences trauma such as being caught and mishandled and stuff, or just like has a lot of stress, that swim bladder can get filled with air. And if that swim bladder gets filled with air, it's very hard for it to like unfill itself. So they'll just start floating upside down, and the fish can't live because they can't swim that way. So our initial goal was to pull it up and try to like save it and stuff. And then we got into the boat,
like,
and both of us looked at each other and we said, how do we pop a swim bladder? And so we couldn't do it. So we put it back in the water. Unfortunately, I think the fish is dead. But yeah, the only fish that we caught was because it's fucking dying. We couldn't even catch an actual fish. Oh my god.
Oh my god, dude, that is okay.
That was.
I was gonna be like, hey, at least you got something, but
no,
you didn't get nothing.
Didn't get anything. We didn't catch anything.
It was like God just like gave you like a little pity, you know? It's like, hey, here's a pity catch.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh. you hyped up so much. You're like, yeah, it was a monster. Look at this thing that we got. So, yeah, but you didn't even catch it. It just kind of gave itself to you.
But yeah, I mean,
you hyped up so much. You're like,
yeah.
But we did. You're like, but we did catch one fish. It was a monster. And then you just tell me. Yeah, I mean, we didn't actually get it. It kind of just like floated up because it was dying.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Anyhow, Adrian, thank you so much for becoming a member. I meant to say that earlier. I appreciate it, dude. Much appreciated. Yeah, we're chibi today. We're very little. We're little. Only on my stream. Xander stream doesn't get it because
yeah, I'm still looking at the I'm not cool enough to see Chibi June.
No, you are pretty. Here, I can see it.
I mean, you're not letting me see it.
Share it. Hold on, I don't know if it'll green screen it. That's the issue.
I can literally just go on your stream. Hold on, I'll just go on your stream and look at it for a second.
Okay.
I mean, that totally works too.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, let's see
Streamception. Oh, I gotta mute it.
Oh wow, you are so cute.
Nice.
You're so tiny.
Look at that.
You're so tiny. Wow, this reception's insane. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Well, that's an interesting fishing trip.
Yeah.
I've only ever gone fishing like once with like Father Xander, and it was like we went to like very far out into like a creek and on a bridge, and we kind of just like I just threw my fish and it was like, or I threw my fishing hook. Sorry. Yeah. I kind of just like threw it into the river and then just waited till I caught something.
Yeah.
And it was like all these like small fish. It was just like really tiny fish.
That's fishing.
Yeah, that's fishing. Yeah, that's fishing. That's fishing. I never got anything big because it's just like a creek, right? But then it's always so weird when they like, when you pull them up, you have to like get the hook out of them and they like squiggle in your hand. And it's like, they awkwardly flop out of your hand and onto the deck or something. Yep.
Now the funnest part about fishing is that like a good 80% of fish that you catch have like spines and barbs on them, especially brackish and saltwater fish.
Really?
Yes. Okay, so there's a type of catfish called an armored catfish, and it literally has poisonous barbs.
Armored catfish?
Yes. As poisonous barbs, and if you grab it and those barbs get you, you literally can have to go to the hospital. Like, it's bad.
Oh my god.
There's that. There's like, oh, what's another fish that has spines? There's something called a rockfish, which is pretty ironic given the name, right? Because all I caught was fucking rocks. Yeah, rockfish. that fish literally has spines on it that can kill a man. I'm not even kidding. Like the poison on it is so strong. It's ridiculous.
Rockfish.
Yeah.
Wow.
Let me. Oh wait, this is the wrong fish.
I'm seeing all these like fish are like not edible, right?
No, they are. This is the right
they
fish.
are?
Oh no, it is. It is the right fish. Yeah, the rock.
So you can't eat like a rockfish?
Yeah, they're venomous though. I mean, you don't wanna.
You can't eat them if they're venomous, no?
Yeah, you can remove the spine. Like the.
Oh yes.
The thing about it.
All the poison, all the poison and stuff. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
I've ate oh, what are they called? Lionfish. I've ate those before. I've caught those before. You'll fit. They just have the.
Also, you can catch fish. It's just that this one time.
Yeah, this one time I just can't catch anything, dude. The last time I went on a crazy fishing trip with JunPapa, we went out. We went on a boat. We had like one of JunPapa's like friends and stuff. We went on this boat. We caught 13 blackfin tuna. We had nothing but tuna for like weeks and weeks. Hold on, let me show you how big blackfin tuna are.
Okay.
These things are.
Is it like really big?
Yes, they're huge.
What's bigger, tuna or salmon?
Tuna. Here, I'll send you a picture of some two random inconspicuous dudes I just found on Google.
Two random inconspicuous. Okay, can I view this image on stream?
No, literally, I just found that on Google. I literally just typed in.
Oh, okay. I thought you were being sarcastic. No. Two random inconspicuous dudes.
So that's a blackfin tuna, and that's like the entire torso of that dude. We got 13.
Is this like the same? You got 13 of these. Is this the same tuna that they serve in like sushi restaurants, like as sashimi?
So normally the most popular and most common one you'll find in like sashimi and sushi is yellowfin.
Yellowfin tuna.
Yeah, but these are blackfin. They're just as good. We caught 13 of them. We had like sashimi and cooked tuna and sushi for like
all sorts of
literally 2 months. Like we had so much sushi. We had so much. It was awesome. It was so good.
Prepping it must be like annoying though. No, I can't imagine like filleting a fish just like.
So the thing about
properly question mark.
It's funny because filleting the blackfin tuna is like the only fish I know how to like properly fillet. Because,
actually? Okay.
Yeah, because it's not that hard. So you see where it's like gill is, where that little loop. So you like cut straight down, and then you go across on the belly, and you scrape out all the stuff you don't want to eat, and then you have to like actually like fillet it. So you have to like cut along the spine and stuff. It's like a lengthy process, but yeah, it's not too bad.
But you know how to do it.
Yeah.
Oh my god, he's domestic, guys.
Wow.
All right.
Wow. Yeah.
Dude,
crazy fish.
I wanna try cat. I'm assuming they're heavy. I'm assuming they like freaking pulled, like they tugged when you try to like pull them out of the water.
These fish are so strong. So I'm okay. So you know the biggest tuna? Do you know what the biggest tuna is?
Is it not this?
No.
There's a bigger tuna than this.
Okay, look at bluefin tuna right now. Go to Google Images. Bluefin tuna. Okay, doesn't look like anything crazy, right? Doesn't look like anything crazy. That is not a bluefin tuna. That's a southern.
This is a bluefin tuna.
That's a bluefin tuna.
This is a bluefin. Oh my god.
That's not even a big one. That's not even a big one.
This isn't a big one.
No, that's not a big one. Like
this one.
That's a small one. No.
That's a small one.
Scroll down, and you'll see like the size of them. Like these things are huge. These things are massive.
Are these not like the size?
No, that's the size. That's a big one. Some of them get even bigger. Some of them are even bigger than that.
They get even. What? How do they get so big?
That's just their natural size. Now, unfortunately, bluefin tuna, they were overfished like way back in the day, like in the like 40s, 50s, 60s. So they're actually an endangered species, but we're allowed to catch like a couple hundred or so per year, because they're so big. So just recently, not too long ago, near Jumama and JunPapa, somebody caught a 756-pound bluefin tuna.
Oh my god,
it's a big fish, right?
Yeah, I'm being told by chat that like Japanese ones are even bigger.
Yes, yeah, they're huge. They're huge.
Oh geez.
Yeah, they're literally massive. Now, so I said that they caught a 756-pound bluefin tuna, right?
Yeah.
So guess how much that bluefin tuna is worth per pound?
How much a bluefin like per pound?
Yeah.
I want to say like, would $7 be too much?
No, that's pretty good.
$7 per pound.
Yeah, no, it's actually $200 per pound.
What the fuck? You can't just tell me it's pretty good and then you. What the hell, man?
so that bluefin tuna that they caught, the 756 pound one, is worth $151,000.
Oh my god.
These things sell for so much money because of how absolutely insanely like hard they are to catch them. Yeah. So they're like so the interesting, this is what I was trying to say earlier. You know how you're saying, oh, do they fight hard and whatnot? Bluefin tuna have so much power in them that when you're catching them, you have to be extremely careful to not let the fish like fight as hard as it can, because they are so strong that they will literally cook themselves alive. I'm not even kidding. Their
what do you mean cook themselves alive?
Meat, they will literally cook. That's how hot they get because of how much force they have. They will literally cook themselves from the inside out. And that's like how strong of a fish it is. So you have to be really, really careful while you're catching it, because it will literally burn the meat on the inside. It'll make it so the meat's just not worth selling. You can't sell it if it's cooked. It's bad. They're insane. They're insane animals.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Crazy stuff.
Wait, does it taste different? Does like a black fin and a blue fin and a yellow fin taste different?
Yeah. Just very, very, very slightly. I mean, they're all fish.
Very slightly.
They're also all within like the same family, I guess, of tuna, right? They're all like tuna fish. But yeah, they all do have their own like tastes and stuff, and that's why like yellowfin tuna is the most common and like the cheapest, because it's like,
it's also the smallest one, right?
Yeah. And so it's not it's not that small. Like, look up yellowfin tuna. It's about the same size as it's about the same size as the blackfin, if not a little bit bigger. Yeah, see,
let me get rid of the Japanese part.
Yeah, so they're pretty big.
Oh wow,
they're about the same size, if not a little bit bigger than the blackfin. The blackfin are the smallest. The blackfin are the smallest, but the yellowfin's like the most common, and so these are the ones that you'll see that are ate a lot.
Are they just easier to catch, or
no? They're all the same. It's just these are like a lot more common of a fish to catch.
Gotcha.
They're also like when it comes to like fishing and stuff, like, you know, certain fish are like, you have to make sure that it's in season to catch and keep it, because if it's not and you keep it, it's like really, really hefty fines and even jail time potentially. So gotta be
really
careful. Yeah. So
fishing is very regulated.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Today I learned.
Yeah.
We should do like a whole stream about fishing sometime in the future.
Ooh, yeah. Oh, even that fish I showed you last time, the one that we caught by hand, that snook. I forget what type of snook it is.
So, but the one that was like dying.
Yeah. So that fish is actually super, super tasty to eat, but it's also another fish that you have to wait in season to eat it. If it's not in season, you just can't eat it.
It's like a fine or something.
Yeah, it's like a hefty fine. No, it's like suspension of your license, like your fishing license, a bunch of other stuff. Another thing is that you have to, if it's too big of a fish. So there's like size regulations. So if the fish is too small, you can't keep it, and the fish is actually too big, you can't keep it as well. This one was This one was actually too big. So even if we could keep it and wanted to eat it, we couldn't because it's too big.
Wait, why is that?
So usually if a fish is that big, it means that it's lived for a long time, and that means that it's probably made a lot of like offspring. And so usually the bigger they are, the more likely they are to like reproduce with other fish. So you want to keep them alive so that way they breed and reproduce and stuff. So,
gotcha. Okay, that makes sense. Okay.
You want to make sure that you have strong, healthy fish population.
If you like get a fish, let's say you did keep this one. Yeah. Would it still taste good? Because it's like dying. Right?
So yeah, I mean it would. It's unless it has like even if it has like parasites and stuff, because most fish do have like parasites. You just freeze the meat and then you cook it, and I mean it tastes fine. As long as the fish isn't like actually decaying, because this one's not dead. It's still alive.
Yeah, it's not okay. Yeah. It's not rotting. It's still alive. It's just having a hard time staying that way.
Yeah. Once the fish is dead, you'll know because you'll smell it.
Yeah, that makes sense. The smell of rotten fish or something, right?
Yeah, fish smells
my god.
bad. The smell of dead fish and the smell of dead squid. Okay, so speaking of smell of dead squid, I actually one of my first jobs, I worked at a summer camp for kids where we taught about like the ecosystem of like the different waterways and stuff like that in the ocean and whatnot. And one of the activities we would do is we'd go fishing, right? And the bait we'd use was squid. No problem. Dead squid smells pretty bad, but it's not that bad. I mean, you can wash it off with your hands. In fact,
I thought it was always like worms for bait. No.
No. Worms are actually probably the least common bait. They're only used if it's freshwater fishing.
So my cartoons lied to me.
well, I mean, most people commonly go freshwater fishing because they'll go to like lakes or they'll go to ponds and stuff like that.
Okay, that makes sense.
They'll try to catch like bass or things like that sort. But yeah, so we use squid because squid is really good to catch like saltwater fish because it's very smelly and very tasty to the fish. So they like it. No problem. You know, you can wash your hands. Doesn't smell bad afterwards. You're fine. You're chilling. Well, you're only finding chilling if that squid isn't left in an outdoor closet for 2 weeks straight. Yeah.
Okay.
So
what happens to squid if it's left in an outdoor closet for 2 weeks straight? Hot? Like, was the weather hot?
It's like 100 and fucking something degrees.
Okay.
It was so bad.
I mean, any kind of meat with any kind of
bad. No, so I had a guy that I was training because I was like in my like last year working this job, right? So I had to train another person to show them how to do the job. So I said, hey, take this cooler that's full to the brim of dead squid and take the squid and either throw it away or feed it to the fish and stuff that we have around the base that we had. They're like, okay.
Yeah.
What happens? The squid-filled chest, the squid-filled cooler gets put into the outdoor closet where all the other coolers are, but after they're supposed to be cleaned out. And yeah, it sat there for 2 weeks because we had a 2 week break of work, so we didn't have to go to the place to get the thing. You can smell it from the fucking street. From where the fucking chest was, that cooler was. So I being the guy who was training the other guy, they said, oh, June, it's your responsibility to clean out the cooler because it was your counselor in training that fucked up. So I had to go out and clean out this dead filled cooler of squid that's been out in the hot closet for 2 weeks. And it was so bad that I was like throwing up. I mean, it was so awful. It was so, and the thing they gave me to clean it was Dawn dish soap. Dawn dish soap. And so I'm cleaning this cooler with Dawn dish soap. I could not stand the smell of Dawn dish soap for like 4 years. I'm not even kidding.
Oh my God.
I'm not even kidding. When I went off to college, I couldn't get Dawn dish soap. I had to get like off-brand dish soap because I just could not stand it. I would literally get nauseous.
It would just like give you like reminders of a terrible time, trauma.
So bad. It's so bad. And after sitting in an outside cooler in 100-something plus degrees for that long, it's no longer squid. It's like a gelatinous blob of like death.
Oh, it was like decomposed.
Yeah.
Oh, gross.
No, it's so
Was it liquidy?
bad.
Like smudgy?
No, it was like
sludgy.
Imagine what like a slime from like a Dungeons and Dragons
like a video game or something.
Yeah,
okay,
imagine slime. That consistency where it like slides around, but it's like sliding around in like this big blob of like brown death.
Oh,
so bad.
God,
so
that
bad.
sounds disgusting.
It was
that
nasty.
Sounds disgusting. Yeah.
It was nasty. It was vile and gross. Don't leave.
I'm glad I've never had to deal with that.
It's not good.
Yeah, you've had some very interesting experiences in your life.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
All right.
Anyhow.
Anyways, so today we talked about this last stream after learning about magnetic levitation, quantum magnetic levitation. There we go. We're gonna go react to some cat. I'm gonna have Jin actually
casually explain.
Casually explained. I'm introducing Jin to one of my favorite content creators of all time, Casually Explained. He makes a bunch of different videos, just him casually explaining stuff.
He's your favorite.
And it's really...
And you're not even subscribed. No, I'm kidding too. You don't have to subscribe.
Look, I'm not subscribed on my Xander channel. Okay, leave me alone.
Okay.
Okay, leave me alone. Anyways, this guy has some of the most like. Yeah, he like dryly explains things, but in like a way where it's so funny, right?
Yeah.
And it has this like that dry humor that like I don't know how to explain it, but it's just really funny.
We watched the one of economics last time.
We watched the one with levels of wealth, different levels of wealth.
Yeah,
right?
that was
he's
good.
sarcastically funny. It's really good. Since Jin likes to play a lot of video games and he's really good at sports, I decided to start with his most recent video, Casually Explained Esports.
Okay.
Are you ready, Jin Akane?
I'm ready. I was
awesome.
Ready.
Okay. I'm gonna pause my background music.
Oh yeah, me too.
And we're gonna start the video.
There we go.
Okay, let me know when you're ready. You ready?
I'm good.
All right, Casually Explained Esports.
This video is brought to you by Incogni.
How's the volume?
Making a living playing your favorite sport has been a dream of youth worldwide for decades, but only recently has the dream of making a living playing your favorite video game become just as viable. And the good news is you don't need special genetics to become an elite gamer.
It's true.
The only thing that can stop you is mandatory military service or a wife and kids. All things any self-respecting gamer would be avoiding anyway.
All kinds of things a self-respecting gamer would avoid anyway.
Whoa!
You know what? That's so. It's so funny is because like I think like you remember when what was it who do you know the person in PRX Jing?
Yeah.
You know Jing had to like stop for a little bit because he had mandatory military training and stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, I wonder if like that was like directly inspired, or I wonder if that happens like.
I mean,
elsewhere,
the BTS guys had a. It's mainly like Korea and China that they get drafted.
Yeah, right.
Because it's like mandatory
China, Singapore,
military service. Yeah, like Asian areas, minus Japan.
That makes sense.
Japan doesn't require.
Japan. Wait, Japan doesn't have. For some reason, I thought Japan had it.
Japan
doesn't have.
I don't think they have mandatory military service. They have because the thing is Japan does not have a military. They have their self-defense force. Because
the self-defense force, right.
Legally written into the treaty that they signed after World War II, they're not allowed to have an offensive military. So that's why Japan only has like one. I think they have one carrier ship or something like that. Like their fleet of like offshore defensive weaponry is like very small. Yeah.
Gotcha. Oh wow.
Yeah.
The more you know.
The more you know. Let's go.
As a gamer yourself, do you you agree with him saying any self-respecting gamer would be avoiding a wife and kids?
Oh my god. Have you seen the different amount of clips of like like these gamer guys and how terrible they are? I think the wife and kids need to fucking run.
I think okay, like if we're being completely honest, there's so many clips of toxic gamers. Toxic gamers is a real thing, right?
Actually, and so it's like crazy.
It's not that they are avoiding it, it's that the others are avoiding them, you know?
Yes.
All right, continuing on.
Hide your kids, hide your wives.
Hide your kids, hide your wife.
Chess, because back in 6th century India, they hadn't invented anything for Kramnik to complain about yet. You had to use a physical screen instead of a digital one, and move each piece manually as no one had figured out how to put them into the mouse. After your opponent took their turn, you had to update the position.
I like how he's explaining chess as the first esports.
I mean, kind of. But probably, I mean,
my God.
probably. I don't think chess was the first board game that was played like competitively like this. But I think it's a good reference. Yeah,
a good reference. I think the reference that most people understand.
Electronically in your brain in order to generate the next move, clearly wasting everyone's time. Noticing this, chess was also the first esport to receive a balance patch when someone during the Renaissance castled their king. While everyone thought
a balance patch.
That's funny. Wait, that's funny.
Weird. Suspicious, he then showed that he was legit by saying en passant and took someone's pawn illegally. From that point on, everyone was so tempted to make a suboptimal move in order to show that they knew something other people didn't, the balance patch became the norm. Since chess becoming the first esport, no one invented a new one for about 1400 years, until arcades started to become popular in the late 1970s, and everyone started to care about what really mattered, making money playing video games. The prize pools have only gone up since then. Back in the early 80s, if you were the best at Donkey Kong, the owner would give you your quarterback and a free milkshake. But if you're the best at your game nowadays, the House of Sod will give you a Lambo. One of the first questions you might ask about becoming an esports pro is how much money can you make? And it's a lot like professional sports. Do you mean how much money can you make? Or how much money can you make? The top 100 Dota players have each made over $1 million in prizes.
Oh my god. Wait, hold on.
So I can explain
real?
this for you. Yes, this is real.
Okay.
So one of the super interesting things about Dota that's different from any other game, as far as I can tell, is that Dota's prize pool for the tournaments are completely community funded. There's not a single dime that's dropped by Valve towards like funding the game. So basically, what Valve will do is they'll like run a sale for like different like esports related content. When people buy that, it goes directly towards funding these tournaments. So like the last, hold on, let me look this up. Dota 2 prize pool 2024. So this year's prize pool for Dota 2 was $2.4 million.
$2.4 million.
Yeah, the one from 2023 last year was $3.3 million.
Wow.
Yeah, and these are just like.
And this is for like this is split between the winning team, or
this is split,
or is it like allocated between first, second, third, until fifth?
Something like that. Okay, whoa, hold on, wait. Now let me rephrase this. This is only for I'm pretty sure those are only the base prize pools. So the International Dota 2 2021 tournament, the base prize pool, which was funded by Valve, was $1.6 million. The community funded prize pool was $38,418,000.
What the?
So the total prize pool for that tournament was $40 million.
Oh my god!
In 2019, the total prize pool, like once again, Valve funded $1.6 million. The total prize pool ended up being $34,330,000. So $33 million was funded by the community. It's just insane.
What the
just
fuck?
Insane. Yeah.
Wait, how come like so is it, this only happens at Dota? Like Valorant championships are never.
No,
like,
Valorant does not have that big a prize pool.
Oh my god!
And
Dota's we just gotta learn to play Dota. What the heck?
Well, the thing is Dota's kind of fallen off because like if you look at so 2021, it was a $40 million prize pool. 2023, the prize pool was only 3.3 million. They did not. The prize pool dropped by like
37 million or something.
Like $37 million, and then the year after that it was even less. It was 2.4 million. So
wait, why did it drop so much in like 1 year?
It just wasn't like funded as much. Like it
was okay. So it was just like hyped for that. Like,
yeah,
1 year,
hype for the game kind of died down. You know, it wasn't community funded. Maybe the item they released in Dota was not as impactful or hype for people to buy, so people just didn't buy it. I mean, there's a various different amount of reasons.
That makes sense.
But like, yeah, some of the Dota tournaments are like $30 million, $40 million. So
oh my god,
it's for old people now. Yeah, I don't know many people who are like I've never personally played Dota. I don't know anybody else. In the entirety.
I've only ever played like Dota 1 back when it was like a Warcraft 3 thing for like a little bit.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. Wait. Yeah. Because the original Dota was literally a mod. That's crazy. That's crazy. I never thought to hear somebody. I'd actually meet somebody who played that. That's crazy. Wow.
I remember being like super young in elementary school, and then my sister let me play like Warcraft 3 on her computer.
Oh my
Frozen
god.
Throne or something like that. And then I would play like Footman Wars and like all these other things. So I would always get my ass kicked because I don't know what I'm doing. I'm a kid, right? But it's just cool to see like Dota become. I was there when I watched the people who made Dota make League, and then the other people split off and make Dota 2. You know, I was there.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm a pretty cool guy. I was there since the beginning.
You're a pretty cool guy. Yeah.
All right, let's continue.
Thank you, Ariana. My eyes are very big.
There are roughly 10 million unique players each month. This means if you play Dota about once a month, and you're an American who plays basketball once a year, if you do the math, you're statistically closer to being in the NBA. The way you can tell you've made it as a pro gamer is when people refer to you in person by your gamer tag instead of your name. This is because at one point, the entirety of your consciousness was once put towards the question, who am I? and you discovered an identity that truly resonated with you.
Random.
OG gamer tags carry weight because they're like domain names. If someone says, "Oh my god, is that mango?" with just one letter replaced by a number, you might have no idea who they are, but you know it's a flex because it's like saying you own boobies.com. One of the dangers of becoming good at a game, especially early on, is that the single most impactful event that can occur to a competitive game is the developers just fucking changing it. Take the competitive Fortnite scene. At its peak, Epic detested the competitive meta of the game because all the tryhards were actually building forts, making it hard for 6-year-olds to shoot them. So after doing everything they could to prevent this exploit, like putting in a giant sword in planes, Epic finally patched the forts out and put in Ariana Grande, which solved the problem. Because Magic...
Have you ever been like into Fortnite? Have you ever like really played Fortnite before?
No. That's another game that has a huge prize pool though.
Oh really? Community
Yeah.
funded as well, or is it just like?
I
Why don't more games do that?
Well, no, not community funded, but like it's just because they had like a huge like sponsorship, I guess, or something.
Sponsorship.
Okay, that makes sense. In 2019 for Fortnite solos, there's 100 players in the solo tournament. The prize pool is $15.2 million.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense because like Fortnite had like, wasn't like a Travis Scott concert held inside Fortnite during COVID? During the pandemic lockdown?
Yeah, there was. Yeah.
And now Ariana Grande's in there?
Yeah. And also in 2019, the duos tournament was $15.1 million.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Big
Holy
prize
shit.
pools.
Matchmaking
Esports.
pairs you with evenly ranked players. Getting bopped by
What the
someone
hell
better than
said
you
about
is
boobies?
essentially unavoidable
He said something
in any
about owning
competitive
boobies.com.
games, unless you're
I don't know.
Oh
what
yeah,
that
he's like okay. He was saying okay. So basically, what he was saying, from what I understand, actually, I haven't seen this video before. It's pretty recent, but he was like, you know, like if someone calling you by your gamer tag online is a flex. It's almost as if you own. It's like the same flex as if you own a domain name, right? So he was like, if someone calls you Mango, but they change the O to a 0, then it's like as if you're like saying that you own boobies.com or something.
So it's just like, I guess it's just like a flex.
Yeah, he's just explaining it as like a flex. But he's making fun of it because owning boobies.com wouldn't really be that much. I mean, actually, honestly, I feel like boobies.com would probably sell for a lot as a domain
I'm terrified to know. I'm terrified to know what's actually under the domain of boobies.com. But that's my morbid curiosity is not strong enough to actually go to boobies.com and check.
Oh, I'm gonna go check it out after
No,
stream. So.
no,
Just in case there's like a pop-up, you know?
Bro, you're gonna literally get like a virus or some shit.
I'm gonna get a virus or something.
You know what website I do like?
my
I do
God.
enjoy is pork.com.
Pork?
Pork.com. Yeah.
What is pork.com?
Yeah. Apparently boobies.com is for sale.
Is it for sale? Yeah. Can someone tell me how much it costs?
No, don't buy the domain, please. That's crazy.
I kind of want it. That's a flex. If I own boobies.com, that's kind of a flex.
That's your like Linktree link. You just boobies.com.
Yeah.
I'll check out
someone
Xander.
types in boobies.com and it's just Xander VTuber, my music here. You know, like literally, like a freaking link tree.
Come check out my Twitch or look at my.
Yeah, I know,
oh
right?
Oh my god!
Look at my YouTube. Look at my Twitch. Subscribe now.
Oh my
OnlyFans.
god, that's so funny. It doesn't make an offer. That's
Only
so
one of the
funny.
best in the world. For this reason, some
Dude.
people start looking for something supplemental to the game to help their performance.
What
And
is
inevitably, exploits are found that ruin the
Tatsumaki, I know.
competitive scene and give you a huge advantage.
Oh my god.
In RTS games, it's map hacks. In FPS, it's aimbot. In fighters, it's controller mods. And in Hearthstone, it's mom's credit card. Companies have played
Okay, do you understand the Hearthstone reference?
No, I don't. Well, I mean, I'm
Hearthstone?
assuming it's like swiping to get better
No,
cards.
yeah, literally Hearthstone is like the most pay-to-win game of all time.
Is it?
It's
Oh my
an
God.
honest to God miracle that like Hearthstone has an esports scene because literally it's so pay-to-win. Like, oh, you have this card, you win. It's just simple as that. Oh, how much does that card cost? $50? No problem. Like it's actually crazy. The game is like 100% pay-to-win. Shamelessly pay-to-win.
Is that like Hearthstone? Is Hearthstone like the only card game that's like that? Like, what about Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yu-Gi-Oh's no, Yu-Gi-Oh's. I don't think Yu-Gi-Oh's pay to win.
That's fine.
Yeah, I think it's fine because the thing is like it's all RNG. You know, if you like open a pack or like
yeah, that makes sense.
You get like cards and you can just like play with those cards. So it's not like super pay to win. And there are cards that are better than others, but it's like you can get it all for free. Especially the Master Duel game, you can get everything for free on there. Yeah.
So it's basically just like because like Yu-Gi-Oh follows like a formula of like making a deck that synergizes with each other, right? Yeah. The Hearthstone, like literally, you can just have one card.
I have no idea. I've never played Hearthstone. I just know it's omega pay to win.
You know it's bad?
I just know it's omega pay to win. Yeah. Another game that's like pay to win is this is funny because it's like a mobile game, but Clash Royale. That game's actually
that's so much money on Clash Royale.
No way, you did? You swiped? Oh my god!
In high school, I played the shit out of Clash Royale.
Wait, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Whenever people had like better cards than me, I would start freaking pulling. I was like, I need the Hog Riders. I need to level up my Hog Riders.
Oh
like,
my god. I was free to play on Clash Royale and I got to like the second or third like highest rank in the game, I think. Like that's so funny. Oh my god.
Nah, dude, I would get so salty whenever my friends beat me with a card that I didn't have, and I just fucking buy
it. That's crazy. Oh no, I'm glad I used a real world example. Something you understand. Clash Royale.
Oh my god, never play Clash Royale. I hate that game. It's so bad.
Oh my god.
People cheating in their game causes other players to stop playing, so they don't take too kindly to it. But what do companies themselves think about their games becoming esports? A company like Valve thinks, awesome, we'll help fund some tournaments to grow the scene. Pretty much every other company thinks, awesome, we'll help fund some tournaments to grow the scene until it's no longer in shareholder interest and then immediately drop support. And Nintendo says, go fuck yourself.
That's so true. No, it's so true.
Really? Wait.
Nintendo
I don't really get it. It's just funny.
Nintendo hates.
They just hate tournaments.
Smash Brothers. They hate Smash Brothers.
Oh yeah, the Smash Bros. Scene is really big, right? Smash Bros. Scene
is really big, especially Smash Brothers Melee. And they've tried so hard.
The original, right? Melee's the original?
Yeah, no, Melee is the second game.
Yeah.
The original was Smash 64.
Oh, the second one.
And then Smash Brothers Melee was for the GameCube. Yeah. Smash Brothers Melee is like, it's so old. I think Melee came out in like 98 or something like that. Early 2000s?
Something like that, I think.
Melee.
Like what? It's GameCube, right? So it's like pretty old.
Okay, it came out in 2001. 2001. And Nintendo's tried their damnedest to kill the game off. That literally events that hosted Melee were getting like DMCA'd and like were getting like threatened by lawsuits and stuff. No, they literally are like hate Melee. They hate Melee.
Oh my god! Why? Why?
Because they want people to buy their new game. They want people to play Smash Bros.
The new
Ultimate.
ones. Oh, like Smash. What's the newest one now? Is it for like the Wii U or the Switch? It's Switch, right?
Switch, yeah. It's Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Smash Bros. Ultimate. Oh my god! It's just it kind of just feels like ever since like the Wii one, like the original Wii Smash Brothers. Like I feel like there was a difference between Melee to like the Wii, but then after that, it really feels the same. Well, the characters don't change. Combo don't change. No?
But the thing is that the whole reason why Nintendo hates it, just like Nano Ninja said, is that Nintendo doesn't want it to be a competitive game, and so the people that like force it into being a competitive game, they get really mad at because it's supposed to be like a family like fun party game.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, that's like one of the reasons. So they they say, "Grr, don't have it competitive. This is a family for fun game because that's the branding and stuff, and you're tarnishing our reputation."
So Nintendo's like, go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Oh,
they did the same with Splatoon too, apparently.
Yeah. Oh yeah, but they have enough family games, like or family friendly party games. Like what? They have Mario Party. They have Mario Kart. Like actually, Mario Kart gets pretty competitive. Actually, Mario Party gets pretty competitive too.
Mario Kart gets really competitive. That's the thing is they make these party games that are like inherently competitive. Like there's placements and everything, and then they're like, don't be competitive.
Yeah, right.
This is a for fun game.
Oh my god, come on, Nintendo.
Yeah. Because of the difficulty of achieving.
But it's funny because they still encourage Pokemon tournaments though. That's because the Pokemon trading card game is like literally about competitiveness.
Yeah. That makes sense.
And Nintendo says, Go fuck yourself.
That's
Because
so
of the
funny.
difficulty of achieving greatness, the question that any young person who enjoys video games asks themselves is, do I have what it takes to be a pro gamer? And the question every single adult male asks themselves is it too late? Just in general. The problem is, if you're 14, no way you can compete with adults who've been playing for years. But if you're an adult, obviously you can't compete with 14-year-olds who are playing all day.
That's actually pretty true. That's pretty true.
Wait, that's pretty. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty
Because of
good.
this, we all know there's no way to hurt a guy's feelings faster than saying, you play that game all the time. You must be really good by now. Which is why if you're a girl, there's some hard to swallow pills you have to understand as to why we still haven't got a Lambo or a free milkshake. If it's Counter-Strike or Valorant, it's because of work he's forced to use a trash setup that's
Okay, wait, can you relate to these? Hold on.
What?
We'll play this again.
Counter-Strike
Hold
or
on.
Valorant, it's because of work he's forced to use a trash setup that's ruining his gameplay. If it's StarCraft,
That's
So
crazy.
I guess what he's saying is like
Valorant,
okay.
it's because
I'm assuming your setup is normal like this.
Yeah. Well,
But what he's saying is, in order to play optimal Counter Strike or Valorant, you have to play like this.
but the thing is that he's mainly saying, because if you look at the top one, it's all HyperX products, which are like notoriously cheap. So he's saying like,
Oh, is that what it
because,
is?
it's because of work he has to play on like a cheap setup versus like playing with like a nice keyboard, a nice wireless mouse, and stuff like that.
Oh my god,
And
that's
yes, he's also
I didn't even
saying
look.
it's
I didn't even.
It's also the
I didn't even
orientation
look
they're
that
saying.
deep.
It's also the
I
orientation.
didn't even look that deep. The
No, he
HyperX.
literally said,
That's
no, he
funny.
audibly said it. He audibly said it.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, he said it. Oh,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't hear that. Oh my god. So how do you play Valorant and Counter Strike? Since you're a good gamer, you play like the guy on the bottom, right?
No. No.
Wait. Okay. Why do they play like that?
It's
You know?
quite literally people play with the monitor that close because they quite literally just want to see the pixels so they can like perfectly align their crosshair and stuff. But not everybody plays like that. If you look at the guy to his left, I mean, he's got a normal
Yeah,
QDOS
yeah.
setup. His monitor's at a normal distance. It's just some people do it. I don't know.
God, that's not like really bad for your eyes?
Yes. yeah, it is.
Like absolutely terrible, right?
No, like
Oh my
horrendously
God.
bad, I'm pretty sure. Like
Like I
really
think
bad.
like the one player I can think of, like Kang from EDG, like the way that
Yeah.
he looks at his it's like his.
It's
I
insane.
can't imagine his neck being. I can't imagine his neck being okay
Yeah.
after like
Yeah. And look at,
after playing for like a round or something.
yeah, and look at like the
That's
orientation of the
crazy.
keyboard too, because like the keyboard's at like a perfect 90-degree angle. Like, how does his wrist feel?
Doesn't that like mess? Yeah, doesn't that mess with your brain?
Yeah, no, that your brain.
Right?
What? No.
No, because well, I'm gonna because if like okay, so I'm imagining my hand 90-degree angle in front of me, right? And then I'm gonna think pressing S is or what was this A? I'm gonna think pressing A would make me move forward now because of the 90 degree
No,
angle.
because the thing is, like, the reason why he has that angle is because, I kid you not, it's so that way he has more mouse space. Because if
Oh my
that's
God.
how
Oh
I'm
my
not even
God.
kidding. That's why people play like that. It's so they have more mouse space,
What?
and so they just like hard train their brain to play normally like that. But look at his wrist. His wrist is like that looks like ass. I'd hate to play like that. It's not look comfortable.
Oh my god. Yeah,
At
I can't
all.
imagine people playing like this, dude.
because of work
I can't imagine myself ever playing like that.
he's forced to
dude.
use a trash setup that's ruining his gameplay. If it's StarCraft 1, it's because he plays Terran. If it's StarCraft 2, you need to educate yourself on the Zerg Cabal. If it's League or Dota, he probably has social anxiety when not speaking in Russian, Portuguese, or above 110 decibels.
What? Oh my god.
Is it because like most good like mobile players are Russian, Portuguese, or they just like to scream? I think is that the joke he's making there?
I don't even know. I don't even get that joke.
Oh wait, Street Fighter 6. You play a lot of Street Fighter 6. Okay, let's see if you get this one.
A little bit.
If it's
Okay.
Street Fighter, you need to know that Cammy and Chun-Li are actually very low-tier characters. No,
That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny.
I feel like a lot of people would play them just because they look, they're sexy female characters.
That's
right?
literally
Is that-
why he's saying that, because that's why people play them. Because I kid you not, people play it in the competitive scene. They'll play these characters. I don't know this for sure. I don't know like the tier ranking for Street Fighter.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
if what he's saying is true, they're basically saying that
It's just not meta, right? It's just
no,
not
that
meta.
they're just not meta, but people play it because they like the character's design.
Oh my god.
No need to fact check this information. If it's bullet chess, it's because
Oh, there's no need to fact check this.
Yeah.
no need to fact check this information. If it's bullet chess, it's because fiber internet is actually very commonplace in India. If it's hard,
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
That's crazy.
I have heard that a lot of good chess players do reside in India. I have heard that.
Because they're really smart.
Oh my god. Yeah, that makes sense. That's just a funny little thing you threw in there. Holy shit. I Hearthstone.
it's because Jerome Powell won't lower interest rates. If it's Rocket League, not even joking, this game might actually be easier with real cars. Nevertheless, at the end of the day, as we've already established, the best thing you can do for your boyfriend's esports career is to leave him. Just remember,
The best thing you can do for it is to leave. Oh my god. No, okay. How much would you agree with that? Like, if someone's pursuing an esports career, is it hard for them to be in a relationship?
When
be in a relationship
when I
with
was
them?
playing esports, I got cheated on.
God, Jun! Oh no! Oh no! You pussy! Oh no!
That's so
Oh
funny.
my
though.
God.
No, that's so funny.
Oh
No,
my
shit.
fucking God.
I can distinctly remember. I can distinctly remember situations happening where I'd be like, "Sorry, babe, I need to go." No, I didn't actually say babe. I'm just using babe as like a placeholder name. But like, sorry, babe. I need to go practice with my team and stuff. I need to go to the competition and stuff. She's like, I want you to spend more time with me. I literally spend like 5 hours of the day like with her, or like most of the day with her, and it's like, so I need to dedicate this time. GG.
Dude, was not expecting the Akane lore drop at this.
Yeah.
When I planned this stream, I was not expecting the Akane lore drop just now. Holy shit! Oh my god. I mean, it's like I think it's like the same thing even if you're playing regular sports, right? If you're like devoted, then you have to
spend a
practice
long
with your team.
time.
You
Yeah,
gotta
you
spend
gotta
your time to
practice.
practice. Right? You
Yeah,
spend a lot
it's
of
the
time.
same thing.
I think it's just like people don't respect esports as much as they respect sports.
Well, here's the
Right.
thing.
I think
Here's the thing.
Mhm.
With esports, people that play like a specific sport. So let's say I play Valorant, right? I already play Valorant without practicing like a shit ton, right? Like it's not practicing with my team. It's just me playing. Like with let's say a sport. Let's say like with soccer or football, right? If you're playing soccer or football, you're playing with your team. But when you're not with your team, you can't play the game. You're not gonna be playing the game, right? Because you can't just I'm gonna start playing soccer and football, and it's just you sitting there alone with the ball. I mean, that's just like you dribbling. There's no game.
I mean, there's random. You know how like you're playing Valorant alone, but technically you're with random lobbies. I mean, you could go to a random soccer lobby. This is public match.
But also, there's like the physical exhaustion, right? Because exactly.
Don't
get me wrong. Like there's like physical effort put into playing video games, but it's not at the same level.
Yeah, I think it's also just like what okay, feel free to disagree with this opinion, but I think playing a physical sport gives you a lot of skills that can transfer into other things in life, but it's not so much as true for esports. Yes or no?
No, I disagree.
You disagree?
Yeah, because with esports, 99% of it is hand-eye coordination. So if you play a lot of esports and you really get good with your hand-eye coordination, that transfers really easy to real life. Let's say you're like it's just like, if you're good with your hands and eyes, you can make really, really fast judgments and decisions that are better. I mean, sure, like you might not be like the best at like, let's say running or tackling people like you might be with like a physical sport, but I mean it's still real world transferability. Decision making skills are really important within esports. Hand-eye coordination is really important within esports, and that can be good for things like driving or cooking or things like that, you know?
True.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I would say though, like if we were to compare it to like basketball though, because you would get hand-eye coordination in basketball.
Yeah.
But then you'd also get everything else, right? You'd also get good muscle control. You'd also get good like So and I think like that's probably what makes people have a differing opinion that they treat sports differently than esports.
Hold on,
or esports
I'm gonna message
differently
you
than
something,
sports.
but I'm not gonna say it out loud.
Okay, I'm gonna read it out loud right now.
Don't you dare.
Guys, he said, I love Xander. Okay, I can't read that. I can't read that
loud. Hey, it's the real world transferable
Wait, how would you send me that? Okay, chat, I have to take a second.
It's a real world transferable skill. What can I say? Anyhow, Percy.
Okay, I will say that skill you probably won't get as strong. You won't level that skill as quickly in basketball or soccer as you would play
I'm sorry, it just popped in my, I thought it was funny. Anyhow. Percy says I used to play basketball, but I took one too many hits to the head and kept getting back concussions. Jesus, Percy, bro.
You know what?
What?
That's also good. At the very least, yeah, you can level up your hand-eye coordination without physical injury. Well, actually, technically you can get physically injured.
That's true.
Playing esports, right?
You can.
Yeah, like but it would be like related to like wrist or hand, wrist.
Yeah, hand, wrist.
Like
fingers.
you wouldn't really get any. Yeah, fingers. You wouldn't really get a physical injury
Eyes.
anywhere else unless I like. Oh yeah, eyes. Right.
Strain. Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense.
Oh, what's the one thing that pianists get that that gamers
Carpal
also
tunnel?
get? Carpal tunnel. That's it.
Yeah. Makes sense. And I wonder if like people playing like sports would like physical sports would get carpal tunnel.
Oh yeah. I'm sure.
Yeah.
But they also get
Okay. Yeah. Sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say which sport do you think? This is just a random question I wanted to ask. Which sport do you think would have the most wide variety of injuries? I guess is probably
Hockey.
what I was gonna ask. Hockey. Oh yeah. Wait, why?
People get into fights. People die from hockey pucks. People die from the like ice skate blades. Yep.
Yeah.
Rugby's up there too, but like
true.
I feel like people don't die in rugby. Like they might get broken bones or they might get like brutally injured, but like I kid you not, there was a guy in hockey like 2 years ago or so, excuse me, and he got an ice skate to his neck and he bled out. He literally died.
Oh god.
People
See, I was gonna say
people get the hockey pucks to the face, and I kid you not, they die from the puck. It's insane.
Okay, but I mean, I meant in terms of like on the game and not like out of violence, but just like playing the game.
I mean, yeah, hockey, like the pucks to the face and stuff. I mean, it's literally people.
No, but I mean, everyone's wearing helmets, no?
Yeah, no, but people literally die. There's people who have been put into comas that do not wake up from hockey pucks. I'm not even kidding.
I was gonna say soccer.
I mean, soccer's pretty. I don't know. I feel like a torn ACL is pretty common, but like But even then, like hockey, you still have like the same like amount of like leg force and things like that being put in. The other sport that I would say that is up there for dangerousness is like professional skiing and snowboarding. Because like skiing accidents and snowboarding accidents are like crazy.
Accidents. Okay, those are fair.
You wipe out if you.
The only
wipe
reason
out,
I say
you have like
you wipe. Oh my
50-50
god! Like if you like
of being alive or being dead.
I think it's even scarier too if you're like doing like extreme when it comes to like any kind of extreme. I'm gonna call them travel sports. So I'm gonna call skiing, snowboarding, and like mountain biking and stuff like travel sports.
Yeah.
And if you're going down like somewhere and you lose control, down a slope, that would be fucking terrible. That would be so bad.
Yeah. It's
I
pretty bad.
think like the reason I say soccer though is because it's like I think it's so scary that like the points of contact that you can have are with your legs, with your chest, and with your head. Because what if you're like trying to block a shot with your head and someone kicks the ball?
Well, that just doesn't
and then
happen.
it just like it just doesn't happen.
No, the only time people use their head is when they're headbutting a ball for like
in the air or something.
No, like if the ball goes out. So what they'll do is they'll like take the ball and they'll like either throw it in or they'll like headbutt it and stuff. I mean, headbutting the ball is like super uncommon in soccer. It's mainly
they don't do like diving headers to get the ball into the goal.
Like
I watch too much anime. Then damn.
That's like super rare. I think honestly, like a more dangerous sport than soccer is like American football. I mean, that's like the dangerous sport. You know, concussions, broken arms, broken legs, like you're tackling people. And the same thing goes for rugby, because rugby's the same thing, but you don't have any protective gear, so it's just as dangerous. Oh, okay, actually,
well,
I know the sport, the most dangerous sport.
The sport.
Yep.
Okay.
Esport. Boxing or MMA.
Esport. Oh my god. Yeah. Okay. We totally forgot about freaking combat sports, dude. Yeah. We totally forgot about combat sports. I mean, yeah, obviously, damn. Yeah, of course.
Bro, watching MMA fights or like boxing fights is so crazy because these people are literally just like dying out there. And obviously, I think that like traumatic injury, like death injury, is not as common in like boxing or fighting because these people actually like know how to like hold back, as in like hockey or other sports. But I mean, still, I mean, they literally go in there and just beat the sense out of each other. So
right. I mean, like thankfully, like with boxing and MMA, a lot of times it's all like technical points, right? Like people win by technical points instead of like actually killing the other person. But do you remember that one clip? I think it was it Anderson Silva? Someone did like a low calf kick and like their foot.
Oh, I see. No, the foot didn't disconnect. No, they broke their ankle.
It broke their ankle. Dude, it was. You can see the skin stretch. Oh, no. In slow-mo. I was like, oh my god.
His like leg turned to rubber and like literally wrapped around the other guy's leg. Oh my gosh. Hey, Shark Attack, hi Mako. Welcome, Raiders. Welcome. Hello. Shark Attack. Nice. Hi.
All right.
Welcome.
All right, should we continue the video?
Yeah, sure. Why not? Let's go.
Okay. We totally got like a long segue. I have like another video I really want to show you from this guy.
Okay.
So it's not him, it's you. Helping him. If you're the one trying to rise through the ranks, however, just remember that video games are meant to be fun, not a competition. It's my preferred coping mechanism when I enter a tournament and lose to a Korean child. Nevertheless, as someone who's been to a few before, you can always go to a video game tournament just for the experience. You get to enjoy not just the show, the competition, the fragrance, but you also get to meet the community in real life instead of just online and see what people are really like.
Stinky.
You may regret this part. Body language.
Is that how it is? It's like when like have you been to like an esports thing? Is it just stinky? Is it just stinky there?
So I've been to multiple different like esports venues, and I would say like the ones where you're just with other people in the teams, it's pretty chill because you know it's like people try to keep up their hygiene and they're there professionally and stuff. But if you go to like a Smash Brothers event, good God. You stand like 20 feet away from every person in the room. It's actually crazy.
Oh my God.
It's actually insane. They actually have to make rules that say if you smell bad, you aren't allowed in the venue. Like
what?
It's actual rules. It's actually
just like not like really take care of themselves.
No, there's literally
like Smash enjoyers.
No, there's literally pictures from like Evo and other tournaments, like recent tournaments, like literally this year, where there's like shit stains on chairs from people just sitting there. Yeah.
Shit, ew.
Yeah. No, it's disgusting. No, it's actually disgusting. The fighting game scene is notoriously bad for these sorts of things. Like it's actually disgusting.
Oh my God.
Holy crap! No, just crap in the seat. Not.
Just crap in the seat. Why?
Nothing holy about it.
Why? What the
No,
hell?
it's actually disgusting. Like the fighting game scene, like the competitive fighting game scene. Like you go there and 90%
specifically just like a fighting game scene, or
literally, because the thing about like other esports, so let's say like competitive FPS, competitive MOBAs and stuff, those people are there professionally. They're like they take care of the hygiene and stuff. True. They're on a team, so they're there with their friends and stuff. But if you're there for Smash, it's an individual competition and people will just show up. I mean, it's like, as Nintendo says it's a party game, anybody can play. So it's pretty bad.
I'm so glad I've never been to like a fighting game tournament.
It's pretty bad. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Would not recommend.
Would not recommend.
Would not
Does
recommend.
not sound like it would be recommended. Yeah, no.
Like it's all
Alright.
fun and games until you run into the wrong person.
Until you sit on a shit
no,
stain on a
actually-
chair.
Actually,
Oh my god.
Which said to me, if you are thinking of signing up for even a local tournament, just remember that the worst that can happen is they ask for your Xbox Live gamer tag, which you can't risk falling into the hands of your enemies, along with your associated email, old YouTube, DeviantArt, and possibly Snapchat. You wouldn't find yourself in this position if you use today's sponsor, Akane. When you sign up to a website with your personal information, those websites will often
say
share that
DeviantArt?
info with data brokers, who
DeviantArt.
then turn the hands of scammers,
DeviantArt,
spammers, and
DeviantArt. Oh my
robocallers,
God.
Yeah.
but also the hands of the kid you bullied on Xbox Live when you were 14.
The kid bet you
What?
bet you never had sex, haha. Death Note.
Death Note.
Tag in
That's
his Death
so
Note.
funny.
Incognito will contact these data brokers on your behalf,
Oh
a
my
process
God.
that would
We don't need to
manually
watch
take
this. This is
dozens
just
or
like
hundreds
the
of hours
ad.
to reflect- so no,
Yeah,
the
this
link in the
is just the ad.
description
This
to
is
get
the
Okay,
ad.
all right. Oh my god. So
Oh
what did you
my
think of that
God.
video about esports?
Yeah, it was pretty accurate.
This is pretty
Pretty
accurate.
accurate.
Especially the part about not having what's it called? Not having a wife and kids.
Yeah, not having a wife and kids, not
Oh.
not
I mean, any self-respecting gamer would stay away from that, right?
yeah. Oh my god.
All right.
yeah, pretty
All right. The next
accurate.
one we have. Yeah, the next one we have is casually explained video games.
Okay, let's get into it.
All right, you ready?
Yep.
This one is older. So the last one we saw was 8 days old. This one's 7 years old.
Ooh.
But this is a pretty good one too.
Okay, okay. Let's get it.
So I recently had a conversation with someone who said, I've never really played video games. I don't get why people like them. And while I feel that she kind of answered her own statement, I felt compelled to talk about it because they've always been a big part of my life. And since I was a kid, I thought there was no better way to make friends than inviting someone over to watch me play video games. Now, if we go way back, one of my first gaming experiences was when I was about 4 years old, and my dad gave me a Nintendo 64. And what made me really fall in love with Nintendo was how they made me feel like I was something I could never be in real life. An Italian man. Now, at the time, my dad really didn't know what video games were, and I remember he was just watching me play for a while. Then, after a bit, he said, wow, I can't believe how much content they can put in these games. And then a year or two later, when I was still playing the same game, he seemed to think something might be wrong and asked if I wanted some help. I said I could figure it out myself, and it took me 4 years, but I got there, and when Christmas came around, he got me a brand new game as a present. And then my brother gave me the strategy guide for it and said, I hate to see you struggle. In the end, though, joke's on him. I couldn't read. So since I was about
I couldn't
I
read.
couldn't read. Oh my
9 or
god.
10, one of my favorite genres of games has always been RPGs because you don't need friends to play. And
Legend
one of the
Zelda,
first
yep, true,
RPGs I got into was RuneScape. And what I liked about it was you had
RuneScape.
all these different skills like
RuneScape.
woodcutting, fire making, fishing, and all sorts of stuff you could level up and really make your character unique. And I figured, hey, I can totally reinvent myself on here to be whatever I want to be. That'll make me happy. You know, it didn't work, but you know, live and learn,
It didn't work.
which I didn't. Now,
Which
I don't
I
want to paint a
didn't.
picture.
Oh
that
my god,
video-
wait, what game is that?
I
Diablo?
think it was
Live and
WoW. I don't know.
Which I
Oh yeah, this looks like WoW.
This looks
yeah,
like WoW.
Now, I don't want to paint the picture that video games are always life's answer because when I was about 13 or 14, like most kids my age, I was pretty self-conscious and had a lot of emotions that I didn't know how to deal with. I remember there was a real turning point for me when I came home from school really frustrated with the other kids, and I needed a way to vent out that anger, and of course I knew not to take that out on anyone in real life, but shooting a computer player with a bow and arrow wasn't cutting it, so I left the fantasy
my
games
God.
behind.
Yeah, it was
Found
WoW.
something
It
more
was WoW.
realistic and first person.
Oh my god.
I went online, found someone, and even though my aim wasn't very good, I remember actually saying, "Take that, bitch," as I was blasting them in the face. But yeah, that's how I discovered porn.
What? Whoa! Whoa!
Take that bitch and I was blasting them in the face. Oh my god.
I did not.
Yeah, that was
expect
I did not see that one coming. Oh my god.
Holy shit! Oh,
That's a good
my
punchline.
God.
That was a really good punchline. I
that
really
was a
like
good. That was a good punchline.
Dude.
Oh my god.
So
What
after
the
working through my
fuck?
emotions in POV,
What the hell?
FPS. One of the
In PO.
Oh my god.
After working through my emotions in POV, I mean FPS.
No.
Oh my
best years of my life was when I was about 14 or 15, and everyone was really excited
Oh
about
my
StarCraft. Like most real-time strategy games, StarCraft was pretty brutal because you can never relax. Not only are you always doing something in the game, you're always trying to improve your level of play by practicing outside the game. And every day when I came home from
League
school,
real.
all my friends would be in a Skype call discussing our replays and how to get better. And being one of the first big esports, I thought, I want to be really good. So I played it about 6 hours a day for over a year.
Oh
to
my
the
God,
point
the
my life
eyes.
practically revolved around the game.
Oh my
And
God.
eventually, after putting in a few thousand hours, I got to the point I was very briefly one of the top 10 on the ladder and got to play with some of the guys that I idolized. Unfortunately, that didn't last too long, and I was never quite good enough to go to tournaments and make money, but after I left the game, it was the first time I didn't regret any of the time I'd lost because I truly achieved a goal that I set for myself, and I realized that if it weren't for that experience, I would have missed some of the most valuable lessons I've ever learned, like sex can wait, and
Oh
no matter how
my
good you are,
God.
there'll always be a million Koreans better than you.
Oh my
And
god.
so since my StarCraft
As like, I'm assuming you also got to a point in your life where you were playing 6 hours 6 hours a day every day for Valorant, maybe, right? Or Counter Strike.
Yeah, but like,
Or did you agree with these takes? Is this relatable to you?
I mean, I guess sex is temporary, giving is forever. You don't remember fair. Yeah, sex is temporary, giving is forever. That yeah. I guess I can relate. I guess so.
Oh my God.
Oh my god.
Oh my
That just caught me
God.
so off guard.
I mean, we've been caught off guard twice already, like, and that's how I discovered porn.
That's so crazy.
Shit.
really
Oh
played
my
any
God.
video games because I could never really get into anything in the same way again, and I'd barely touched a game or controller all the way up until a few weeks ago when my dad moved and I had some old stuff in his attic I had to go through, and I came across my Nintendo 64 and all my games, so I took them home, had a good experience reliving some of those memories, but not only that, I even found my own Donkey Kong strategy guide, and just like I remembered, I'd barely used it.
That thing is beat up.
So before I go reminisce on better times, recently I've been building the website casuallyexplained.com.
He's just talking about his little website here. Okay.
He's
Oh my
adding
God.
advertising.
Oh my God.
That's so funny.
It's funny though. It's I fucking love this guy's punchlines. Okay, wait. There's this one video he made, right?
Okay.
Called Evolution.
Oh, boy.
Evolution 3. Let me see if I can find it. Evolution.
Scroll at the top, there will be a search bar. You can search
You're
the
so smart.
see the little search
But I
next to
found
community?
it.
Oh, you did find it. Wow.
I found it. So basically, he has a whole series of like this one, right? It's like there's Evolution 1, Evolution 2, Evolution 3. But Evolution 3 was how I discovered him. Because
Okay.
basically, he plays, he explains life, just the concept of life as a video game,
Okay.
and
I
the
like
way he
that.
does it is so funny.
Let's see.
Like the way, just the way he talks about life in general as a video game.
So since the first playable characters came out, the devs have been working on the human player type for what seems like 3 billion years, and I'll admit that I haven't even gotten through all the levels yet, but I've been pretty impressed so far, so I wanted to give a critical review of the current content. Now, if this is your first time playing, I definitely recommend picking one of the starting regions with lower difficulty, which I put in green here. All the servers are getting pretty overpopulated right now, so you can pick one of the yellow regions if the recommended ones are full, but really try not to go for the areas in red unless you really know what you're doing or are just trying to speedrun the game. Pretty much all areas are player versus
the
environment
game. Oh my god.
I know, right?
Oh my god.
zones, but there are a few player versus player
Oh my
areas
God.
around here, and if you really want to play
Oh
on a
my god. The
PvP, the PvP zone, the
That's
PvP zone.
private
crazy.
server, you can do that over here. But the
A private
Use
server.
the private server? you know
North Korea.
Do you know where it is? You know where it is?
That's funny.
Yeah, North Korea private
That's
server.
funny.
Oh my God.
These aren't so great, and it sucks if you change your mind because after you're there, you can't leave.
You
so
can't
I'd probably
leave.
give it a miss. Okay, at the start you have to choose a race, and in the past, Caucasian male was definitely the most OP, but they've all become a lot more balanced in more recent patches, at least in the easier starting regions. But if you look at the race perks tab,
Still some nice privileges with this choice, so that's
Passive
You wanna read the
travel
race
time for
breaks?
airport security. Sometimes mistaken
mistaken
for a
for
celebrity in Asian countries. That's funny. That's funny. When you're good at something, people attribute it to skill. Okay. Racist slang terms for you aren't even that bad. Fair. Your character
usually lives for the whole movie.
Oh my god. When someone reads a post on the internet, their default assumption of who wrote it is you. Oh my god.
Natural Arctic camouflage.
That one's good. I like that one. That's the best.
Oh my god.
Okay, so once you've chosen your starting region and race, you have to go through a 9-month loading screen while your character spawns. Yeah, that already sounds bad, but what's even worse is that once you've actually spawned, you have to go through 18 levels of tutorial. The first few of which are just interactive cutscenes. Even when you get to start moving around and interacting with the environment, what kind of sucks is that the only other users you really get to interact with are the 2 parent players that take you through the start of the tutorial. And the trouble is, if they haven't advanced their parenting skill tree, you end up with really screwed up stats for the rest of the game. That's really just down to the RNG of who you get paired up with.
Oh my
So the
god.
first few levels of tutorial really aren't so memorable, but once you've made it to level 5 or 6, you've usually unlocked the friendship and knowledge trees, but you do have to spend around 6 hours a day at a learning academy to keep leveling that up.
Knowledge and friendship.
Okay, so as you get to about level 17 or 18, you basically finish the tutorial, and it turns out that the first thing you actually realize once you're done is that it had nothing to do with the rest of the game. And it turns out the whole tutorial is pretty much designed to sell you the college or university DLC, which is kind of overpriced for what you get, but if you decide to go for it, it can help you get a step up on free-to-play players in the mid-game.
Free-to-play players in the mid-game.
Minus 40,000 money, plus 10 employability, plus 10 knowledge. That sounds about right. Yep.
Right? I love his take on it. It's so funny, man.
That sounds about right.
So the mid-game itself generally takes place between around level 18 and 65, where the 2 biggest focuses are on sustaining the newly unlocked relationship meter and generating in-game currency, which is usually denoted in dollars. So first of all, the relationship meter. This is the built-in drive to find a sexual companion, spend time with them, and reproduce. There are some factions where your parent players choose a companion for you, but in most of the Western factions you get to choose yourself. You might think that this is a way better idea, but the problem is they also have to choose you. So it might sound better on paper, but make sure you think out the gameplay. Now, when it comes to generating in-game currency, the most common strategy is to trade your playtime for dollars. If you see most users during this process, while they're technically still actual players, the majority of them are running scripts, so they're typically AFK and are pretty much indistinguishable from NPCs. So because it's an MMO, there aren't really any distinct objectives, and generally sometime during the mid-game you have to figure out what it is that you want to do. Some players focus on their relationship meter, some on getting more dollars, some on really maxing out certain skill trees, and some struggle to figure it out at all. There's no right answer, really, just like any other MMO. I think your goal is to just enjoy the time you spend playing without ruining it for other people. And hopefully when you're a higher level, you can get to the point where you enjoy helping players who might be struggling. So when you do get to around level 65, they say you should be at the end game content, but in practice this is getting later and later all the time, despite the level cap remaining pretty much the same. But nevertheless, what's good here is that you generally have a pretty fulfilled relationship meter, your important skill trees are maxed out, you can generally spend the rest of your time exploring the map and doing the things you want to do. The trouble is that at this point it can be hard to actually do those things because you start to experience a lot of bugs with your character. This is just because with the amount of variation in each user's programming, you can't expect it to function perfectly after so many iterations. Around level 80 is when you'll really start to encounter a lot of errors, until eventually the screen just goes black and your playtime is over. A lot of users wonder what actually happens at this point, and no one really knows. Some players think you respawn, some think you only get to play once, some even think you unlock a sandbox mode where you can basically just play over all the good bits on a special map. But you know, it doesn't seem to me like there's a big difference between before you start the game and after you finish, so don't overthink it and make the most of your playtime.
Pretty good, right?
That was pretty good.
You're pretty accurate
like
explanation of life, right?
Very
As a
accurate.
game.
Very accurate
Dude,
explanation.
I love these videos. They're so funny. Okay. All right. Now I'm going to let you choose one, Jin.
Oh boy.
Tell me when.
Casually Explain America.
Casually Explain America? You want to see? Wait, where? Oh, there it is. Okay. All right. Casually Explain America.
Let's see.
All right.
should be
You
good.
American.
VPN. Now, America is known as the land of the free and home of the brave, and while land remains very expensive and most millennials and Gen Z are too anxious to answer phone calls, it's still nevertheless a pretty good slogan. One thing that's rarely considered by Americans...
Wait,
why is it? Wait, yeah, why is the subtitles in Russian? Wait, hold on. That's not. It's only in Russian.
Wait, click options.
Okay, I guess which, huh?
Go back to yeah, subtitles. Click options. Oh, okay, that did not help at all. Okay, never mind.
It's only Russian. It's only Russian. Okay, what does that to listen really hard? What does it listen really hard?
Yeah.
All right, casually explain America.
To answer phone calls, even most. America is known as the land of the free and home of the brave, and while land remains very expensive and most millennials and Gen Z are too anxious to answer phone calls, it's still nevertheless a pretty good slogan. One thing that's rarely considered by Americans, however, is that there are other countries in the world besides America. For example, the other day I saw a nice picture on Reddit where someone was like, "Everyone loved my homegrown tomato salad at our wedding reception," and one comment was like, "You shouldn't be having a wedding reception with dozens of people right now. That is completely."
Oh, this was released during COVID.
Oh, this was during COVID.
Okay, I think this video was released during COVID. Yeah.
Reception with dozens of people right now. That is completely irresponsible, and it had a bunch of upvotes. Then a couple hours later, the person responded saying, "I live in New Zealand, but I thought you might have liked to see my tomatoes. I'm sorry." And in a time like this, that really made me think, damn, I wish I was married. And while we're all still envious of New Zealand right now, a lot of people particularly criticize America's response to COVID-19 because 500,000 people have died from a half-assed pandemic response. But in my opinion, the number would be much higher than 550,000 if they had not locked down at all. And frankly, given the size of the country, it's remarkable that only 583,000 people have died so far. Now, while many consider America to be the greatest country on Earth, this is most only true in terms of nuclear submarines. Nevertheless, America is known for its political democracy. Political democracy, of course, being the belief that if Cyberpunk barely functions on PlayStation, surely it would have worked great on Xbox. It's for this reason one of the most exciting things to absolutely not be a part of is the American political climate. For example, sometimes I go on Twitter to make sure no one has escaped into the real world, and it's always an eye-opening experience because there are really only two types of people on Twitter. On one side, there are the ones that think Trump is the Lord and Savior of God's flat earth, and on the other side are the people who think that denouncing a bottle of syrup relinquishes them from their original white sin. Some academics have suggested this kind of division could lead to a civil war, but in my opinion, as someone who grew up with Xbox Live and a microphone, it's sounding a lot more like a Halo 3 lobby than Fort Sumter 1861. For starters, if there is some type of conflict, it's already a no.
Wait, do you hold on. Do you understand the joke about relinquishing a bottle of syrup?
No, I don't.
We're free. You don't? Okay.
No.
Oh God. Okay. So I remember.
So I was so confused.
I remember in the. Okay, I might be getting this information wrong, so don't take my word for it. But from what I remember, during the lockdown, there was also a there was a period in time where people were posting like photos of like just a black background and supporting, you know, Black lives.
Right. Okay. Right.
That happened, and then I think people were also denouncing products that would have been the products that would have originated from slave labor.
Yes, what's her name? The syrup bottle. What's it?
Aunt Jemima.
Aunt Jemima. Yeah.
Aunt Jemima, yeah. So I think there was a thing where people were like saying like, "Oh, I'm no longer using Aunt Jemima," and then he says people denouncing a bottle of syrup, but it does not clear you of your original white sin.
It makes sense now. Okay.
Yeah.
It just makes sense. That's funny. That's funny.
And on the other side are the people who think that denouncing a bottle of syrup relinquishes them from their original white sin. Some academics have suggested this kind of division could lead to a civil war, but in my opinion, as someone who grew up with Xbox Live and a microphone, it's sounding a lot more like a Halo 3 lobby than Fort Sumter 1861. For starters, if there is some type of conflict, it's already a no-brainer who would win. One side collects military-grade firearms as a hobby, and the other side thinks mental illnesses are Poke badges. Second of all, if you get a kid from California to march to the Deep South, when he sees 3 bedrooms in a yard for $100K, you can be pretty sure he'll be welding trailers, driving a lifted F-150, and banging Joe Exotic real quick. It seems to me if you chop off the two political extremes, basically everyone just wants a good life. But the lives of city-dwelling and rural Americans are so different, of course they're never going to understand each other's perspectives. It's the same story back during the actual Civil War. Even though they were fighting, both the North and the South were ultimately saying the same thing. Black people should be free. Now, one of the...
Oh my God. Yes, I do get it. Oh,
do you get it?
My
Dude,
God.
So fucked
That's crazy.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Okay, I got that one.
Oh my god.
It took me a second though.
I don't feel
okay.
Yeah, I don't feel comfortable explaining it, but guys, if you
my
know, you know. That's so
God.
messed up.
That's
Holy shit.
crazy.
The craziest things about America is that your drinking age is 21, as opposed to Canada where it's 18 or 19, or Europe when it's whenever you have the balls, or Latin America where laws are just things the police make up when they see a tourist. Now, a lot of people think
my
it's ridiculous
God,
that you have
the
to be
money.
21 to buy alcohol, but personally, I think it makes a lot of sense. If my neighbor was some 18-year-old kid, and I saw him in the yard dual-wielding a Kimbo P90s and obliterating a paper cutout of his ex-girlfriend taped to a sandbag, I'd think to myself, well, good thing he isn't drunk. So, as a Canadian, in my opinion, one of the best things about America is that most people are unusually friendly. Like here in Canada, we mind our own business at all times, unless we minorly inconvenience someone, in which case we apologize profusely for ruining their lives. But in the States, if you stand next to someone for literally any reason, that is permission for them to tell you all about their uninteresting life. So one of my
That's
most
so
American
true.
experiences was when I went to Disney
It's
World,
really true.
and I
It's
was
very
waiting in
true.
a fairly long line for a churro.
I think well, I mean like
The
okay, to be
wheelchair
honest,
here is
though-
also true at Disney.
Wait, the what?
The fat people in the wheelchairs is also true at Disney.
Oh, yeah. I was gonna say about the Canada thing. Yeah, it's really easy for, at least like in Canada, for people to like, what's it called? Talk to each other, even if they're strangers, and always like apologize. It's just kind of like the culture. But there's a lot of mean Canadians too. I think like I don't know where the whole like stereotype of like Canadians being super nice and always apologizing for everything is. But there's a lot of being Canadians, especially like in Toronto or something.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah.
Having been to Canada, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I will say that this. I actually, every time I've been to Disneyland, right? I've been to the Disneyland California like twice,
Okay.
and I went to the Disneyland in Japan. And Disney Sea. I don't actually see that many like fat people in the motor chairs. I actually don't see that often.
Really.
Yeah.
Every time I've
Is
been,
that-
I
is
see
that-
people. Every time I've been, I see
I've
people.
I've never seen it. Wow. Maybe it's because it's California. Is California more of an active like state? Like people were like more active there. I don't know.
That's a good question. I mean,
I know there's like a
I
lot of
think it
dancers
just
and a lot of
really
sports players.
just depends on where you live. Well, the thing is that those are just the people you're exposed to. So I
that
remember
makes
like
sense.
the amount of people you are exposed to online are not like the average person in that area. So I don't know.
True. That's true. That makes sense. That's a good thing to keep in mind.
Yeah.
All right.
And
Okay.
there must have been at least 3 or 4 mobility scooters in front of me with some rather hefty individuals riding them around. And while that makes sense because it's Florida, the part that got me was when another
Oh, it's Florida.
300-pound dude in a scooter just cut in front of me and was like, "A lot of traffic today." And I was just thinking, traffic? Sir, this is a churro line. And then as I
Wait, what did he say?
He said
was thinking,
he said a lot of traffic today, and he said, "Sir, this is a churro line." That's
Wait, let me hear
that
it.
is-
Let me hear it.
traffic. Sir, this is a churro line. And then as I was still processing what was happening, a lady about the same size wheels up behind him with a cone full of churros sticking out of her purse. She lightly rear ends his scooter like a bumper car, and he's like, "Oh, hey honey," as he takes a churro and says to me, "Well, you have a good night," tips his Miami Dolphins hat, and rolls away hand in hand with his wife to watch the fireworks over the Disney castle and truly live the American dream. So anyway, that's my argument against universal healthcare. Now, let's say you want-
Wait, what did he say?
What?
That's my case against universal health.
yeah. I think it's
So anyway,
because
that's my argument against universal healthcare.
That's like the American thing is that universal healthcare bad. I don't know why, but like that's like the big thing in America. Is
Oh my god.
they're like universal healthcare bad. That's funny. That's
No,
funny.
is he using the people? Is he using the people on the mobility chairs as is he saying that's my case against universal health care?
Yeah, I think on top of that, another
God.
reason is because of the fact that like the argument against universal healthcare is basically like argument's really bad, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. That's funny though.
Oh my god.
Or maybe those people are a reason why there's no universal healthcare, because they can make money off of them. I don't know. I don't know. That's crazy though.
A lot of traffic tonight, sir. This is a troll line.
That's so funny.
Now, let's say you want to get.
Oh, I will say though, the fucking churros in any Disneyland I've ever been to, the churros are so good.
The churros are really
like
good.
they're so
really good.
good.
They're soft
God.
and tasty and
yeah. Like what the heck? How do they make those? They're so good.
Super doughy. I love them. They're very good.
Right? Super doughy, super sugary.
Very good.
Oh,
Yeah.
So get out of America, but
so
you
good.
can't because there's a wall. Instead, you can use ExpressVPN to reroute your.
oh, okay, there's another ad here.
Ad.
All right.
Womp womp.
All right. I think we have time for like one more. What do
Yeah,
you
we
think?
got time for like one more, I think. Yeah. That sounds good to me.
All right, let's go do the most popular one. This is the one that I think blew up his channel.
Okay.
Is she into you?
Okay, let's see it.
Is she into you?
Let's
this is
see
about
it.
love. Yeah.
I know a lot of guys have trouble picking up on the signs of whether or not a girl is into them, so today I want to do a little quiz so you can see if she actually does like you, or even just how good you are at recognizing signals that you might be getting. Let's say you're in a bar and you look across the length of the counter and you see a cute girl who glances at you briefly, does a quick hair flip, and then turns back to her friends. Is she into you? Eye contact is obviously a good sign, but you really can't tell from this example.
You seen
She could just
this?
be
I
adjusting
think
her
so,
hair.
I think so.
Maybe she was looking at someone behind you. So let's say you're at the office and your cute coworker is waiting behind you to make some copies of whatever people make copies of, and she says, "Wow, do you think you could go any slower?" And then playfully,
Wait, for real though? Google hire me, please, to use your website all the time.
Oh, because it's supposed to be
That's
Google, because
funny.
the letters say jiggle, but it's all the Google coloring. That's funny.
Oh my god.
punches your arm. Is she into you? Again, you can't really tell from this example either. She might like you, but she might just be giggling and punching your arm as a sarcastic middle school throwback. So really no way to tell.
Were you ever told, like back in like middle school or elementary school or whatever, when you were younger, right? That if someone was teasing you, it meant they liked you. Were you ever told that?
I think so. I think I've heard that before.
Do you think it's true, or do you think like people who tease someone when they're young they're just bullying them?
I was just about to say, I think it's I mean, there's a difference, because teasing can be bullying or teasing can be flirting. And I think it's pretty apparent which one's which. I think it's pretty easy to tell which one's which.
Oh my god. Because I feel like what I remember in like elementary school, a lot of times like girls would be like mean to me and tease me, and then my friend would be like, "Hey, Xander, they like you, you know? They're into you. That's why they're treating you like that." And then as I grow older and think back on the situation, I'm like, wow.
No.
I'm pretty sure they just wanted to beat the shit out of me.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't like they weren't like playfully punching my arm like in this example. They were like taking my food and dropping it on the floor.
Oh my god! No, that's straight up bullying.
And they would.
Bro, you're getting
they
bullied.
would take my textbook. They would take my textbook and rip it and throw it in the garbage. And I'm like, oh my god, they like me.
What the fuck? That is like textbook bullying. That's not even. What? Who told you that?
Look, man, they were people told me that they liked me, and I'm like just a handsome boy. Okay, I believe
they were bullying you too. Those people were bullying you too.
They wanted to make me cry.
Bro, they were bullying you because they were trying to get you to believe that shit. What the hell? That's crazy.
Oh my god.
Crazy.
Maybe the kid telling me that was also bullying me.
Yeah,
They're just trying to gaslight me, dude.
For real. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
okay, so let's say you're at the gym on the elliptical for some reason, and Cutie McBooty comes in and gets on the exercise bike in front of you. And then
Cutie
after 5 minutes,
McBooty.
she looks back and says, "Wow, I'm so sweaty already. If only there were a way to get the same workout at home riding something else." And then gives you a wink. She into you? Yeah, I still can't tell with that one. Exercise equipment is pretty expensive, and maybe she lives in a small apartment and just doesn't have space. So maybe you find a good deal on rowing machine somewhere. You can show her the flyer.
What do you think? You think that happened? Do you think she'd be into you?
I don't know. I mean, that one sounded
I mean,
crazy.
you really can't tell.
that one sounded crazy. Oh my god.
You think that's a real situation that could happen in a gym?
I think this whole video, I'm not even kidding, are like examples of people being flirtatious and like, because that last one was like absolutely flirtatious. There's no way. There's no way. I'm sorry. If somebody does that, looks back at you and gives you a wink, brother.
Take the sign. Take the sign.
I don't think unless they're like, oh, I got something in my eye and that was the wink. Like either you literally misread the situation extremely bad, or you were just fucking like getting hit on like crazy. I don't know.
You're just an idiot.
I don't know. That's insane. That last one's crazy.
No, but you. All right. Well, you're gonna love the next one. You ready?
All right. Ready. Okay.
Okay, so let's say you meet up with a friend that you've had coffee and drinks with a couple times, and she says, I had a lot of fun on the last few dates we went on. That's a good sign because she thought those hangouts were actually dates. So suppose then she says, how'd you like to come back to my place and watch Netflix tonight? That's another good sign. It's usually a pretty good indicator when a girl invites you to do something, especially at her place. So then let's say later at her house you guys are watching Wall-E or something like that, and she says, I'm getting pretty bored. Why don't you come upstairs with me? That's another great sign. She probably has something pretty interesting to do upstairs if it's better than watching Wall-E. So then after you go up there, all of a sudden she pushes you onto her bed, dims the lights, rips off her clothes, and you start having sex. Is she into you? Yeah, again, you really can't be too sure.
Oh my god.
All right, let's hear his reasoning.
It's pretty dark in the room, so she can't really see you properly. Maybe she's from Canada and was just being polite. Anyway, best bet is to just keep your wits about you and continue to look for signs.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you really just can't tell sometimes, you know?
But she's just from Canada being polite, you know? Oh my god.
Yeah, I mean, she's from Canada. It's too dark to really see what's going on.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Okay, wait.
That's
Do
funny.
we have time for one more?
I think one more, but then we have to cut it. This is not League of Legends. We're
And then we have to cut
not
it.
playing until we win.
Yeah. No, because I saw this one 9 months ago.
Okay.
And is she into you? No. Right?
All right,
It's
let's
like
see it.
a
Breakup.
continuation.
It was
All right,
casually
all right.
explained breakups. Okay. Let's see.
Casually explained
They say that
breakups.
the heart
Let's see.
is a muscle, so in order for it to get stronger, you have to train it to failure. And while America is speedrunning that in real time, today we're talking about breakups.
Dude, it's just so good. He has like such like just small little quips that he's like throwing into each video. Oh my god! And if you get it, you get it.
Breakups, also known in this economy as finding new roommates, is when you're in a serious romantic relationship. with a
Also
partner,
known in this
and
economy as finding new
New
roommates.
roommates.
say to yourself,
That's
I
so
don't want to
funny.
be with this person anymore. You then think, maybe a dog will fix this. When that doesn't work, you then think, maybe a kid will fix this. But I digress. I didn't mean to drag you into this. Conventionally, a breakup occurs in 5 stages, so I thought I'd go through each one step by step so you can see where and if you're on that timeline. Stage 1. The first stage of a breakup is always the hardest, which is finding someone to date in the first place.
That's pretty accurate.
Yeah, the first stage to having a breakup is to find someone to date.
You
Yeah.
can't break up if you don't have somebody to date.
You can't break up. You're not dating anybody.
Why this
That is
stage
very
important
true.
is because the way that you get into a relationship in the first place can really determine your individual attitudes towards each other as it progresses. For example, when a girl gets asked out and she says yes, she's thinking, wow, what a cool guy. I'm so happy. My life's going to be so much better. But when a guy asks out a girl and she says yes, he's thinking, uh-oh, she must be an idiot. Stage 2, seeing red flags in the relationship. Now, if you're watching this and think you're in a good relationship right now, it might be a good idea to check for signs that it's heading south before it actually gets there. So I decided to browse r/relationship advice
Oh,
and
no.
become an expert
I'm not
on the
Reddit.
topic so I can share some examples of
no.
more subtle red flags you might not pick up on and how you should respond. Let's say you've been dating your girlfriend for 5 years and you live together. One day she's at work and you walk into the living room and see a magazine open on the coffee table to a jewelry ad. You look closer and see a couple engagement rings that are circled and one in particular with love hearts around it. How should you respond? Exactly. She's obviously never mentioned it, but she's clearly cheating on you with her husband.
She's clearly cheating on you with her husband.
No way.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Dude. Do anything from the store? I'm moving on. Goodbye. The
It's
text
best
message.
to break up and tell her that you're moving on. Let's say you've been on a few dates with a girl and you feel you have great chemistry. While you're creeping her socials as usual, suddenly she texts you, "Hey, I miss you. Can we hang out again soon?" Now this is of course a great sign, but you don't want to seem too needy. So set a timer for 1 hour so you can respond at exactly the right time.
Okay.
No way.
Okay. Have you ever done this? Have you ever like gotten a message and then you kind of like, oh, I'm gonna respond to that in a little bit so I don't seem too desperate?
Okay, I'm not even kidding. Yeah, I've done that before. There's sometimes where I've been like, I think I'm responding too fast. The last time she responded to me, it was like 2 hours
Oh
away.
my god.
You know, maybe I'll play it safe
my
and I'll
God.
wait like an hour and a half to message back.
Dude, okay. I've been
That's just
worse.
the most
I
stupid
used
thing
to have,
ever, though.
Dude, I know, right? It's just like just respond when now it's different. I just respond when I get the message because like I can't be asked to like
Yeah.
think about it, right?
Uh-oh.
But I remember back in high school, you know, I was a little bit of a player, you know.
Okay.
So I would get like if I message a girl and then they respond after 30 minutes, I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna respond in an hour. And then if they respond after an hour, I'll be like, okay, took you a whole hour. I'm gonna respond in 2. And it was like really bad because there was this one time where like me, I was talking to this girl, and we had a mutual friend who knew us both, right? And we were both playing the same game with each other. So the messages took longer and longer to get back to each other because we kept doubling it down. Oh my god, it was so bad. It was so bad. Dude,
That's crazy. No,
I'm a petty person sometimes.
Another thing I've done is if I'm messaging somebody and I'm like putting a lot of enthusiasm in my messages and they message me back and they're not as enthusiastic.
You like double it down?
I double down. I literally will start messaging.
Oh, you double down?
No. I'm sorry, not double down. I'll literally start messaging and like
more dry.
single word responses.
Oh my god, dude.
Just like single letter K or like thumbs up
okay.
emoji.
Yeah, so you'll send a message to someone. You're like, oh my god, hi, it's so nice to finally talk. And then they say, yeah, you too. And then you say, same. You like all caps,
just like
5 exclamation marks in your first message.
Yeah.
The second, then you reply with, yeah, yeah, but like not even YEAH, it's just YA.
Yeah. No, oh my god. Sometimes I'll be like, I'll message somebody. I'll be like, damn, I messaged them too many times. The next time I talk with them, I'm gonna message them like one single like word response.
Okay, you gotta be careful though, because like there's people. Okay, I do this. That's why I think this.
Okay.
When I am like angry at somebody, I will use one word responses. So when people use one word response with me, I think they're angry at me.
No. You know what's really funny is I do the same. Like if I use like a lot of like emojis and like emoticons and stuff while I'm texting people.
Yeah.
If I'm mad at you, you'll know because there'll be no emojis, just like lowercase letters, hard punctuation,
everything lowercase,
like
hard punctuation.
Super,
I never used a period in my text messages, but now I am.
Something like everything's like super proper and like, oh my god, it's like,
yeah.
Are you mad at me?
Okay, period.
Are you mad at me?
That's great.
No, period.
No, period.
Yeah.
Well, you sound mad. I'm not, period.
There's the difference. It's like, are you mad at me? If you're actually not mad at them, it's like, no, what do you mean? Smiley face, like,
yeah, no,
what do you
crying.
mean?
Well, yeah.
Actually mad? No, period. Oh my god.
Are you okay? I'm fine.
I'm fine. Period.
I'm fine.
Oh
Period.
my god. Oh my god.
Oh my! I think like the most common one that most people can relate to is like they'll be one of the partners would ask the other, "Are you sure it's okay if I do this?" And then if it's okay, they'll be like, "Yeah, of course, honey, go do it."
Yeah.
If it's not, they'll say, "Do whatever you want."
Oh my god, yeah. The answer. Okay.
Do whatever you want.
No, the worst one, because that's like a trap. That's like a trap. Do whatever you want. If you do it, they'll be pissed at you still. If you don't do it, you say, okay, well, if I can't do that, what do you want to do? I don't know. Like, no, like, oh my god, it's actually a trap. It's actually a trap.
I think those ones suck because it's like sometimes like they just don't know what they actually want you to do, because they don't want you to do the thing that you want to do, but they also don't want to stop you from doing the thing that you want to do. So now they're just like upset at themselves, but they, it's hard for you to be upset at themselves, so now they take it out on you.
No, actually. That's another thing I did. That's another thing I did with my ex, is that obviously leading up to her cheating on me, what I would do is whenever I would like send her messages that were like oh, cute lovey-dovey, I'd use different like heart emojis and like so here, I'll put an example in my chat. Also want you to use Xander. I do something like these these different emojis, right? I use these different emojis.
I just saw that you sent me an image of the fucking shit stage. Okay, if you guys remember the conversation we had earlier,
bring it back to fighting games.
Yeah, the fighting games. Anyways, my god, that's disgusting.
Anyhow,
holy shit.
So I send like those types of hearts, and then it feels like if I was like upset or like didn't want like felt something was off, I would just send like the single red heart with like no expression.
Oh my god. Okay, hold on. I opened Google Translate so I can show chat what you're talking about. So these are what you would send when you're happy, and then you're upset.
like it'd be like they'd be like, is everything okay? And I'd still use like a heart emoji, but I would use a different one. I'd be like, yeah, I'm fine, heart.
The difference, right? It'd be like
actually.
Dude, okay, guys, you recognize this is how you can recognize patterns in text messages. This is happy, and this is not happy.
This is like I don't want them to know I'm upset with them, but I also want to like drop a hit, but not.
Yeah, I'm like, oh my god, it's funny because it's like I feel like everyone understands how important communicating how you feel honestly is, but it's so hard, because I think like sometimes I don't know about you, Jin, but yeah,
I was gonna say sometimes like the not letting them know that you're upset part is like the whole point, like. You want them to realize that you're upset. You don't want to tell them you're upset. Like that's like the whole point.
You don't want to tell them. You want them to know, right? It's like they're your partner. They should know. But also for me, I'm kind of like petty. I'm like a petty person. Like I feel like most people are inherently petty. But it's just about a degree of self-control on how you can avoid being petty. But me, I can't. I'm so petty when it comes to shit.
Yeah.
Like,
oh my god.
If I'm upset. And I'm gonna and they made me upset. Well, I'm going to give them a headache and make them figure out why I'm upset because they made me upset. Like,
yeah. Direct is not what we need right now. Direct is what we need right now, but direct is not what we need right now.
Direct is what we need, but it's not what I want. Okay, let's finish this video.
Okay, hold on. Evic in my chat
said,
wait,
you think what?
No, Evic for my chat, he said, apparently a bunch of people around my age are saying that the thumbs up emoji is passive aggressive. Makes me lose some faith for real. Do you think that, what do you think?
Okay, because if you like, sorry, go ahead.
What do you think of the thumbs up emoji?
Okay, so it's like, so it's different, right? If you take the thumbs up emoji and you say, right? Or you say, right? Those are both fine. And then you say, that's still kind of good.
All look the same to me.
I know. Wait. Okay, I don't understand how it's gonna be passive aggressive. Maybe it's like, maybe if someone's like, I guess it depends on what you're responding to.
I feel like it really depends on what you're responding to.
Yeah, it depends on what you're responding to. I feel like I use a thumbs up always positively. I never use it negatively.
Yeah. If like I said, I'm the type of person. If I'm negative or anything like that, I'm not using emojis. It's just not happening. The emojis are expressive and like
fair.
entertaining. If I'm serious or upset, emojis are gone. They're not being used.
Right? I feel like emojis are a way to like let people know that you know like
we're chilling.
Like you can pretend to be angry using emojis and they won't know you're actually angry because you're not actually angry. They won't think you're actually angry, right? Yeah. But then like if you don't use emojis, then that's like, oh god, no expression. They're definitely like upset or something.
Yeah, actually.
like okay, I don't know if you do this, but like for me, people who know me, they'll know that there's a difference between me typing lol or lol.
Okay, no, that one is true. Lowercase LOL feels like a lot. It just does not have the same impact as the capital LOL.
Right?
What if you're replying with
or
just
even
thumbs up? Well, I feel like it just depends on context, right?
It depends on context, right? Like if someone's like, hey, like I did the thing that look, if you were like, hey, I submitted this thing today like you told me to, and they reply with thumbs up, like that's good, right? That's a sign of good. But if someone, I think it's only if someone asks you a question. No, if someone asks you for an opinion. Yeah, it really does depend on context. I can't no, it's still fine either way.
It's still fine either way. It's just all about
it's all about context. I'm trying to think of a time where I could easily tell that the thumbs up is passive aggressive, but it's hard. It's really hard.
Yeah.
Because it's not like inherently passive aggressive.
No, I don't think so either.
Yeah. God. Okay. All right.
Okay.
that was a side quest. Yeah,
that was.
After that,
Wait. Gen Z emoji slang meaning? Okay, maybe we'll learn here.
That was just our conversation.
Yeah,
there we go.
Maybe we'll learn.
Minutes go by, and then she sends you a message on Instagram. It's a picture of her in the hospital, kissing a bald guy on the cheek with the caption, "Me with my stepbrother." How should you respond? Exactly. I know Johnny sins when I see him. Best to wait the remaining...
I know Johnny sins when I see him. No fucking
That's
way.
crazy.
Oh my god.
That's crazy.
For those who don't know, and don't ask me how I know this.
He's the everyman. He's a doctor, an astronaut. He's a plumber.
Yeah.
He's an army man. He's a police officer. He's everything.
Yeah.
He holds the record.
Everything, man.
Holds the record for the most jobs in the world. Yep. He does everything.
The most jobs in the world. He has the.
You're a robot.
The
Oh
highest
my god.
variety of. Oh, am I a robot?
You're a robot.
Okay, hold on. Let me restart my audio engine real quick.
Okay.
All right, better?
No.
No?
Oh, now
It's
you're better.
not?
Now you're better. Now you're better. Okay, we're good.
Okay, what the heck? Yeah, Johnny Sins. Yeah, for those who don't know, Johnny Sins is a man of many talents, many jobs, with a very long, exciting life. He only ever works those jobs for 1 or 2 films. I mean, 1 or 2 days, but
yeah,
he's a very If you Google him, make sure you Google him with incognito mode. Okay.
Oh my god.
56 minutes, break up, and tell her that you're moving on. Let's say you're overseas from your partner.
Wait, why do you
and
say
within
56 minutes? Hold on.
Exactly. I know Johnny sins when I see him. Best to wait the remaining 56 minutes, break up, and tell her that you're moving on. Let's say you're overseas from your partner and have been in a relationship as long as you can remember, but are currently having a big fight about the joint vision of your future. You want to pursue a more down-to-earth existence on your farm, selling hemp and cotton clothing you've grown yourself, but they're reaching their financial peak and want to experience the luxuries of life. You message them that you want to end the relationship, but they respond, "To do what? To run your stupid little farm? I'm the one making all the money. How do you plan on being able to afford to do that without me subsidizing you?" How should you respond? Exactly. You've already figured out a great way to keep labor costs down. Best to just declare independence and tell them you're moving on. Stage.
Was that like a thing for like America and UK?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
oh my god!
You figured out a great way.
Was he Was he doing? It was like, that's not the whole bit.
That's the whole bit.
That's the whole bit.
That is the whole bit.
my
Subsidizing
God.
you.
This is literally
How
about
should you respond?
the United States independence.
The breaking. No,
They're
the
breaking
United
up.
States and they
Yeah.
broke up.
Yeah. The biggest
my
breakup
God.
in history.
You've already figured out a great way to keep labor costs down. Best to just declare independence and tell them you're moving on. Stage 3, the breakup. While breakups aren't fun for anyone, men in particular don't usually take rejection very well, whether it's from girls, election results, or especially art school. This is because if you're a girl and your female friend goes through a breakup, the game plan is clear. She'll text, "We broke up," to the group chat, then you all get together immediately, have a few bottles of wine, talk some shit about their ex, tell your friend she deserves better, and then have a pillow fight or something. For guys, the game plan
Wait, why did they look? Why did they look at the screen like that?
I don't
shit about
know.
their ex, tell your friend she deserves better, and then have a pillow fight or something.
I don't
Dude,
know.
there was low-key a jump scare. It was low-key a jump scare.
What is the underlying
the game
context
plan
of
is-
that? What, why are they mad?
I think I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna assume it's like a sex joke or something.
Oh,
I'm gonna
God.
assume like, pillow fight is just that. I don't
Oh,
know, man.
no.
He'll text the group chat, just a heads up, me and Katie broke up. You then reply, "Damn, that fucking sucks, dude. You good?" He'll then say, "Yeah, I'm alright." And your job is done. What else could you...
That's so true. No, that's very
How
accurate.
accurate? How accurate?
That's
Yeah,
pretty
very
accurate.
true.
That's pretty accurate. And
Oh
then,
my God.
After he says all right, after he says I'm all right, you follow up with, "All right, man, if you need anything, I'm here for you."
Yeah, and then you just don't talk to them until like you see them on the weekend or something.
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
possibly do. Now, regardless of whether you're a guy or a girl, whenever you're about to break up with someone, it's likely you'll start second guessing your intuition, and it would be worth it if you struggled to replace them. So you have to ask yourself the most important question to see if you should go through with it. Who's going to pay the other half of the rent? While boomers and Gen X often complain that if you live with someone and break up, they get half your net worth. This, of course, isn't a problem for Gen Z or millennials because half of a negative number is pure profit.
That's
a
fair.
negative number is pure.
That's fair.
That's so fucking funny. Oh,
The real pain,
Real.
of course, is losing custody of the houseplants. Similarly, one of the worst situations to be in when you're going through a breakup is when you have kids. This is the worst case scenario because not only is someone breaking up with you, but you also have kids. At some point, you really have to start wondering how you keep fucking up over and over again. Stage 4.
Do you get it? Do you get it?
Yeah, I get it. Oh
it's,
my
it's, it's,
God.
it's not just the breakup where you fucked up. It's the fact that you have kids. How did you get here? How did you have
Oh
kids?
my God.
Oh my God.
4. Getting over it. Whenever you go through a breakup, the
Alright.
most important thing is to not wallow in your own misery. You should only do that if your ex finds someone new in 2 weeks and they're exactly the same as you but hotter. Now,
So if your ex wants someone exactly the same as you but hotter, then you can wallow in your own misery. Because at that point, it was just because you weren't hot enough for them.
Yeah,
Oh
one
that
of
is
the critical
gross.
steps of getting over a breakup is thinking about how your own attitudes and behaviors contributed to the relationship falling apart and what you could do better next time. If you ask a girl what would prevent another bad breakup happening to them, they might say, "I should be more attentive and affectionate, and maybe communicate my thoughts more openly instead of expecting my partner to know, and make sure I don't make them prioritize my feelings at the expense of theirs." To men,
Pause,
self-reflection is a...
Pause. How
Pause.
real is that? How real is that?
I honestly think it's really real. I
that
really
was
think it's
pretty
really real.
That was pretty real.
Because I don't know if you've had this like experience, but like, and not even just like with romantic partners, but every female friend I've ever had have always had an issue expressing themselves emotionally to their partner, and I would always be the one trying to help them express themselves because they need a male perspective or whatever.
I think
right?
even more than that, but like even more than that part, the part at the end, the prioritizing my feelings at the expense of theirs to like for self perfection is, I don't know. I feel like that part is like even more. I don't know. I feel like that part's even more. Yeah, I have a bunch of like friends of mine that they've literally talked with me and they've been like, oh, you know, like I feel like a lot of the times, like even when she should be apologizing to me, I'm the one ending up apologizing and stuff. It's
true.
It's pretty common. It's pretty common.
It's pretty common. It's pretty common. I've noticed it is pretty common for and I don't know why that is. I just noticed like most of my male friends say yeah, I'm just gonna apologize because I don't want to fight, right? I'm just gonna apologize even if like I think they're not right.
Yeah.
Just because like, you know, it's not worth the fight or something, which is, you know, I think that is a sign of maturity, to be honest. But it definitely needs to be an equal relationship where you can both understand who's wrong and what, like, where it went wrong.
Yeah.
Right. But yeah.
All right, let's see what the guys say.
Wait, let's hear let's hear this part about men.
Of course, way too complicated, as we like to have simple, concrete steps rather than vague hypotheticals, which is why if you ask a guy what would prevent another bad breakup happening to them, the answer is a simple 2-step process. Bench 3 plates, Bugatti Chiron.
What? Oh my god.
So for men, I guess women will reflect on what could have went better, and men will be like, "Oh, you know what? This is actually kind of true." I've noticed a lot of my guy friends, they go through a breakup. Yeah. The every single guy friend I have, they go through a breakup. They're like, "Hey man, like I just broke up with my ex," and I'm like, "Oh, that sucks. What you gonna do now?" I'm like, "Well, fuck bitches. I'm gonna get money and get strong." I was like, "Okay,
that's crazy." I'm just
that's
work
what
out
they
and
say to me,
money.
man.
Bro.
You know, like, isn't that like a really common saying in like rap music too? Like, fuck bitches, get money, something like that.
No, that is a very common God,
this is probably what influenced a lot of my guy friends. They just yeah. Oh my god. Oh, Percy says guys work out after a breakup and girls dye their hair. Yeah, they dye the hair or they go through a haircut. You know, it's to signify the new you. What do you think of that? What do you think of like people who go through a visual change to signify that they're different?
I actually saw a Twitter post the other day of this guy.
Yeah,
it was of this girl. It was like during relationship, after relationship, and she. Before the relationship, she's just like this normal girl, and after the relationship, she went full goth. And the quote retweet I saw on it was if my ex went full goth after breaking up with me, I'd kill myself. And I thought that shit was so funny. I thought that was so funny. Oh my god.
Oh my god, dude. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
It's a visual change after every breakup, man.
Oh man.
After stage 4, we of course have stage 4. Now they say that one of the
after stage 4, we of course have stage 4.
But
Getting over it, but
best ways
seriously
to
this
get
time.
over someone is to get under someone else. But
Did you hear him?
Yeah.
The best way to get over someone is to get under someone else. Okay, anyways.
Stage 4. Now they say that one of the best ways to get over someone is to get under someone else. But when you've just gone through a breakup, it's likely been a while since you've been dating. And you might think, well, I think I'm a 7, so that's what I'm looking for. And then someone else will say, I think you're a 5. Now in the dating market, this is called a bid-ask spread. And is
A bid-ask spread. He's using actual economic terms. Dude.
essential to establish right
God.
away so you can see approximately what type of person is in your league. This is why when I get back on Tinder after a breakup, the first thing I do is set the radius to maximum, but you can pick any size of girl you want.
Wait, that's crazy. That's crazy. No way. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Okay, I'm coming back to the PC. Oh my god.
That's actually crazy.
Holy shit.
This
Now,
guy's
if you
so
go
out of
read-
pocket. It's insane. Oh
Dude,
my
he's
god.
he's so like, what's it called? He's so sarcastic, but he's so like straight face, and he's so like, I don't know how to explain it. It's just
oh
so
my god.
funny.
He's very dry.
Holy shit.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
it's like the dry humor that's good. You know?
Yeah, that's crazy. Master delivery.
Oh yeah, yes, Haki, that's the perfect way to describe it. The humor that is dry and scathing.
Yeah, actually. Oh my
I do is set
god.
the radius to maximum, but you can pick any size of girl you want. Now, if you've only recently started dating again, the first thing you'll notice is how the dating meta has completely changed. If you're a girl, the first thing you're going to be thinking is, what the fuck is a Riz?
What the fuck is a
If you're a
riz?
guy, you're going to be asking yourself, why does every girl I match with keep sending me links to viruses?
Oh yeah, the dating meta has changed. It has.
The good news is that even though you might still be hurt by your fallen relationship, through the experience you've likely grown a lot as a person, so at least you'll have learned from your mistakes and won't have to do it all again. Stage 5. Do it all again. From this point, you simply repeat the process until
Oh my
you have a child, or you run out of money, or you try point you simply
Wait, what was
repeat the
it?
process until you accidentally have a child.
Until you actually have a child or you run out of money, you simply repeat the process.
Or you run out of money, or you try a polyamorous relationship until they go exclusive and you're the third wheel, or you get back with your ex to make it work because you overestimated your other options, or you realize that you can't say you don't like broccoli if you've never tried it, so you add grinder to the rotation.
Oh my god!
Oh my god! Oh, wait, that's such a good way to like say that though. Like,
Oh my
yeah,
god!
you can't realize you never liked broccoli if you never tried it, so try it.
That's so funny.
Like,
Now,
Hold on.
feelings
I have a
I've
story.
had
I have a story. So, see,
yeah.
You know how? Do you know how I solidified my sexuality? Oh my god.
You know
So-
how you
Yeah,
what?
how I solidified my sexuality.
How did you solidify your sexuality?
So there's oh gosh, what was the website called? There's this website where it's just it's like imagine Twitch, but people just like stream themselves like doing crazy stuff. Like
OnlyFans.
no, like OnlyFans, but like oh gosh, what is it called? What's the website called?
Wait, this is a website that you frequent?
No, I don't
Jonathan?
frequent. No. I was the first time I had just joined this Discord server, and I was trying to get to know these guys better, right? And they pulled up this website, and this website was literally just like, it was just nothing but like just another person in my chat cranking it, people cranking it, or like people like cranking each other, or like I forget what the website was called, but it was
ranking it or cranking each other.
it was just like that. But I've never seen so much gay sex in my entire life, and I sat in that call with them for like 3 hours, and after the end of that call I was like, you know, I can confidently say I'm straight.
I can never imagine myself. I can confidently
say I'm straight. Like,
my God.
I've never seen that.
I'm getting a lot of lore drops from you today, Akane.
It was like every avenue. Like it was like I mean,
every avenue. Like
it was
like
like every
streets on a city map.
No,
like what do you mean?
like it was like
yeah, I went to
gay
two guys
cranking
fucking
it.
street today.
It was like gay cranking it, like trans cranking it. It was like every avenue, and I'm just like,
God.
I'm like, I understand myself better now. I understand myself more now than I did then. Bro, it was actually crazy. I don't think I've ever witnessed. I don't think I'll ever witness that many dicks in my life ever again. That shit was crazy. I literally had to just sit there, and the whole time, the thing was is that the whole thing, it was the group of us guys just sitting there. It was nothing sexual. It was just us sitting there and laughing because it was just the unreal and like ridiculous situations that these people were in was just ridiculous. Like
whose idea in the friend group was it to have this?
No, it was like I joined, and they're like, do you guys want to go on the site? And they're like, oh sure. And the site literally works just like Twitch, where like you can donate money and people do things like whatever. And so
did you guys donate money?
No, we didn't donate money, but it was crazy because some people would donate money and we would just laugh because bro, it was the funniest shit ever. Like,
oh my God.
I don't even know, man. I don't even know. Oh god. Oh man, I don't even remember what that website's called. But
wow, dude, I feel like I learned so much about you during this stream. I feel like I learned so much when you joined this stream, dude.
Is this what this guy's doing? Oh no, I was the only cis straight male there. They're like all of the guys there. I think every single person there was gay except for me, or at least like gay or bi or something like that. I was the only straight guy.
Oh my god.
And it was I'm not even kidding. It was my first time meeting these people, and I have a better connection with them than I ever would have expected. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Wait, I'm gonna ask you a question
Yeah.
in DMs real quick.
Okay, let me see. What? Wait, hold on. Oh my god, excuse me. Holy shit. That was a big belch. Oh, yeah.
Wait. Oh my god.
Oh gosh, bro, that's so.
I don't read that out loud, but man.
No, yeah, no. But
oh my god. Okay, all right.
You're funny. No,
yeah,
funny.
what the fuck? I said don't read that out loud.
What? I didn't read it out loud. I didn't.
Okay.
I
Yeah, you're
laughed.
good. All right. Anyways, let's continue this video. Let's continue.
Oh my god. Okay, we need to finish. Oh my
Clearly
god.
You never tried it, so you add grinder to the rotation. Now, one of the worst feelings I've had going through a breakup was when they said, "But are you sure? Do you really want to get rid of everything we've done together? I mean, maybe you could just keep me around and use me when you want to." And as much as it hurt to hear that, Microsoft Edge really sucked at the time. And I never thought I'd have to do that to someone again until I found today's sponsor, the Opera
Opera sponsor. What a lead in.
That was such a good
What a
fucking
lead in.
segue.
Oh my god.
I think Microsoft Edge. Microsoft Edge is the one breakup I had that I never regretted.
Never regretted. And the best
Never
thing about the
regretted.
Microsoft Edge breakup is that you use them to get with the other browser.
I know, right? I know you just use them to get another browser.
Yeah.
Dude,
Oh my god.
This is so funny watching this because it's like now you're applying it
Together,
to Microsoft Edge.
Maybe you could just keep me around and use me when you want to.
Because like this is wild if you think about it as a person, right? Saying this, but then he goes to.
And as much as it hurt to hear that, Microsoft Edge really sucked at the time. And I never thought I'd have to do that to someone again until
That's so funny.
I found
Oh
today's
my
sponsor.
God.
You can also add content like
Okay.
your wife
Does he have
or
anything-
90
does he
years
say-
old
It does,
and
it
are
does,
both
yeah, there's-
lying-
Oh, okay, I think no, there's more. I think there's more.
Yeah. Go back a little
Actually,
bit.
right,
Because that's
this part.
okay. Perfect. Right there. All right. Let's see.
Okay, imagine you and your wife are 90 years old and are both lying in hospital beds next to each other near the end of your life after being married for 60 years. You're both holding hands and you feel her pulse begin to slow. She squeezes your hand with all her remaining strength, tilts her head and says, "I'm moving on. Goodbye." And her heart rate flatlines. How should you respond? Exactly. Hoes these days, man. You can't just break up with someone and then die. Get back up, beat cancer, re-download Tinder, and slap the nurse's ass on the way out. She's clearly going to hell.
Oh my god. What? That's crazy.
Get back up, beat cancer. Get back up, beat cancer. Re-download Tinder and slap the nurse's ass
my
on the way
God.
out. She's clearly going to hell.
That's insane.
Oh my god.
Oh,
All right, that was
man.
casually explained, everybody.
I feel like we had a productive, casually explained session.
Dude.
That was,
Oh, dude, I love
was a
casual
ride.
explain. I would love to like grab you and on another stream just make you watch more videos because they're so funny. Oh, my god. All right, but
That's all the time we had for
That's
today,
all the
folks.
time
Is
we
that right,
have.
Akane?
That is. All right.
Yeah.
All right. What do we think about rating in to the same person? We can
say
redirect.
less. Who are you rating?
Let me see. I was thinking we could drop into our good old buddy Bonzoin Haka and see what he's up to.
Oh, let's do it.
Let's do it.
I'm down. Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right.
What do we
Okay,
want to
guys.
raid message? What are we thinking? What are we thinking?
Just say I don't know. Because I would say like the monkey, but like that's like because of the VTRP.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
it wouldn't really
the
apply to
monkey.
you. So
No.
yeah. It would not apply. So
Nope.
I don't know. What happened recently with him? What has he? He's
know.
currently playing what 7 Days to Die.
7
I
days
just
to
I
die.
yeah, just say like I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. You know what?
Fuck it. We'll just.
I'll just rate it. And I'll have everyone say the monkey, and then you rate it, and then you say your thing.
Okay. I'll rate it in.
I guess yeah. I don't think there's anything that like
Xander
unless you want to say vampire and pirate raid, but that's kind of like lame. Xander and Jin raid, maybe? I don't know. Is that what you want to do? Do you want to say? Go in there and say Xander and Jin raid.
No, that's fucking cringe.
Yeah, right. That's kind of lame.
Big booty boys raid.
Yeah, no, just wait. What'd you say?
Big booty boys raid.
All right, big booty boy raid. Okay, yeah, big booty boy raid. Big booty boy raid. Let's
big
go.
Booty boys.
All right, guys.
Plural,
Thank you so much for being part of the stream.
Plural. All right.
Eat well, sleep well, stay
Yeah.
hydrated. Yeah. All right.
All right,
Make sure to go in the Haka's chat and say big booty boy raid. Big booty boy raid.
Big booty